Just keep it simple. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it simple. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it simple. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it simple.
So
Set the mic like 1, 2. It's just something similar to the sun. Like I stepped up in the booth.
It ain't been a great old since Greg Oaks.
Finish this and take a lot. It's
been a lot of motherfuckers that
not even puffing the loud. You can't even say nothing. Sitting there with a
It's a
smile.
bad start,
Feeling like Mama Pride is trying to make a
Totally
pretty
bad
minute. Y'all really getting the crowd. Stepping on stage, all I need is one mic to bring us all together. Whether you black or white, it's one love that reach all the people that serenade to soul. Let's speak it through your speakers off the meter. Cause what we about to raise the volume to. It's all adding up to a different altitude. He gets colder, a little bolder. But all you gotta do is just keep it. Just keep it.
But you gotta look at his body too. He's gonna sit around.
Just
So he's gonna sit around in New Orleans. He ain't finna lose a pound on his own.
Just keep it simple. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it simple. When the pen in my hand feel like the world wrapped around my fingers. I'm ready to beat the beat down till it's a misdemeanor. Beat. They love it when they hear it in the streets. In the car, hit the beats for the bar. So I gotta raise it high like a toast to tomorrow. Let the bread flow in till we bring it low sin.
He might be on the shit. What's up? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, the Stranger Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. Once a week, we back to you live at this particular time on this particular day. Hey, we made it. It's
shit, we still in the 80s.
It's 80s. We there.
Yeah.
My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. The gentleman to my left, his name is.
Fuck y'all.
Okay, all right.
102 weeks in a row.
102 in a row with a couple. They in a row there. Anyway, this gentleman to my far right, his name is.
I am Dion Asshole Professional.
And we are the S.O.S podcast. Woo! How y'all doing out there?
Oh shit, that nigga forgot a line.
I might have. I don't know.
Yeah, you know it's real when they say professional.
Oh,
shit, yeah. Got the nigga off the square. Good shit.
Hey, look, little bit. Hey, it's what it is though. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, I'm trying to share it at the same time. I was trying to talk. Yeah, that's why I said
my bad,
motherfucker. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, we are the S.O.S podcast. I said that part, right? Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Stranger Society. Wait, what the fuck is that from?
That's from Do the Right Thing.
No, that's from School Days. Big Brother Almighty.
Oh, yeah. Big Brother Almighty.
School Days. Right.
Yep.
Man, we are the Stranger Society.
Yeah. So before we get into our weeks, y'all may notice this individual to my right here. You might be wondering who the hell he is. This is an individual that I've known for a little bit of time.
Coming to the stage
is individual I've known for a little bit of time. He's a singer. He's a poet. Didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it.
He's a fashion model. Don't even show it.
Don't show it at all.
Woo,
Wait, that just sounds like you just called a nigga a bum.
right.
Hey,
but yeah.
This man to my right, his name is
Jamel Lewis. We here. Yeah.
Hey, he here.
Hey.
Yep. That's what's up. Ain't no applause because nobody will like.
That's all right. It's
you know.
Hey, we here though.
It'd be hard to introductions like an empty room. Like, hey, and this is woo. Give it up. Nobody. Oh shit. Well,
right. The intro was killer though. Like we in there though.
You want to say give it up? Round of applause.
Right.
Coming to the stage.
Right.
And then,
right.
Jackson Heights own.
You might remember him from the What's Going Down episode.
You might remember him as Joe the Policeman from the What's Going Down episode of That's My Mama.
That's my mama. Hey, yeah. But he here, he sing, he does a lot of stuff.
That's it.
We're gonna get into that. But we're gonna start off like we started off every week.
We might have a sing-off. We might have a sing-off.
We definitely not. We might have a sing and then you off.
I might challenge this nigga. Challenge.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Nights like this.
Hey.
I gotta find which key I'm in. Shit, I can sing in the key of heroin like motherfucker.
Singing low key, motherfucker.
Like who?
Singing the key of
like
low.
Motherfucker Ron Isley, goddamn it. Or contagious. Touch me, baby.
I would laugh, but you've been shitting
Give
on
me
Ron Isley a
what
little too
you
much.
got. And the man said, "Sexy, y'all just gonna let me go?
Yeah.
Sexy
Yeah.
lady, drive me crazy, drive me wild." Who gonna sing R. Kelly part?
Nobody.
As I get closer to the stairway.
Hey, all right, okay, yeah, you sound like a motherfucker high on heroin. That
I just said I could sing in the key of
yeah,
heroin.
but not like Ron Isley, like trying to do an Aaron Neville impression. So
Wait, hold on. Oh.
hey, look,
Wait,
yeah,
I just caught the Aaron Neville.
yeah.
That's a motherfucking. He's a motherfucking saint and a scholar, sir.
All right,
Aaron Neville and the Neville brothers.
I feel like you're trying to bait me into an argument about Aaron Neville's prowess in like, areas that I don't know if he's good or not.
Like,
so you can't even win that one.
I don't know where you're going with this. Was Aaron
Harold
Neville
Melvin in the Blue Notes.
He was really a prophet.
Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes. Aaron Neville and the Neville brothers. You just can't take away their motherfucking
crew.
Yeah, you can't take away their history and the marks they laid down.
I don't think anybody's
Danny.
trying to take away their history. I don't think nobody even really think about them too much.
No.
Just go put that out there.
Yeah.
We got the Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes joke, and then we kind of like we progress. So the nigga named Teddy. We get right to it. Anyway, gentlemen, how the fuck was y'all weeks?
Hey, I had my first nigga moment at my kid's school.
Oh shit! At the school?
Yeah, at the school.
Damn.
Yeah. Hold on.
And having your second unprofessional moment of the show.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker like, hey, you gotta come get this boy. He wasn't gonna do what his daddy did up here earlier, trying to fight everybody.
It gotta be shitty as fuck to stay right like 6 blocks away from where it might not have been school no more.
Wait, what?
I said it gotta suck to be 6 blocks away and he gotta go to school. Like if he lived 6 blocks south, he'd be at home chilling with everybody else.
Who?
You're talking about your son and not being a CPS student.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your son, 6 blocks.
nah.
And that nigga could have been at the crib chilling.
First of all,
Shout out to me.
he black. He's definitely gonna get somebody's address 6 blocks away to put him in that suburban school. Anyway, so about this school, your son gonna get kicked out of.
Oh, nah, he ain't get kicked out, but
Yet.
yeah, not yet. But all right, so Friday, kid had a half day of school, so I went up to school, 12 o'clock, picked him up, and all right, so I'm out there, and usually when I go pick him up, he comes out the door. I'm standing outside the school waiting on him, and he just comes straight over. But Friday, he walks out. He's coming towards me, and then he stops. And then he stops and talks to this lady. Now, this lady, I have seen this lady. She's the grandmother of another kid in his class, and I've seen her. I know who she is, so I ain't paying no attention. Right? She talking to him, and then she put her finger in his face. And then I had to interject and cuss her all the way the fuck out, loud as fuck, in front of all the kids up there. And apparently, when you're big and black, you can't cuss people out because they get afraid.
Hey, look, you just figured that out?
The bitch black too.
You just figured that out?
No.
First of all,
I'm still on grandma.
I still got a question about you cussing out this grandma.
No. Once you say grandma, I'm like, that's the story right there. Like somebody grandma.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. She was talking to him, and I was like, cool. She talking to him.
Why she put his finger in his face?
Oh, because apparently her son was being picked on by somebody, and she thought that my kid had something to do with it.
And then she put his finger and said, "Did you have something to do with it?"
Nah, she said, for y'all not to play with each other. But
Okay.
she put her finger in his face.
All right.
And then I walked up to her, and I didn't call her a bitch because I'm civilized like that. But I told that motherfucker, if she put her motherfucking hands in his face again, we gonna have a whole bunch of goddamn problems.
I don't understand why.
Why what?
What?
Why?
Why I was up?
She put her hand in his face and told him to do what?
I don't give a fuck what she told him to do. She could have been reading the goddamn Bible to him. She put her finger in his face.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, look. I don't know. I'd have not had the same reaction that you had.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
I cuss that bitch all the way the fuck
finger in the
out.
face. That's like that's a grandma. First of all,
That's a I would have
jumped right to cussing her out.
No, nigga.
Hey, what's going on here?
Nigga.
What did he do?
First of all,
Why is you why?
Right.
That's that. And also,
I'm from it's a village, and where you
nigga.
Hey, you get 3 ass whoopers on the way home.
That ain't how the
Not a
village get
competing
down.
village.
No.
Shit, the village get down like that. You get your ass whooped outside.
And first of all, nigga, you realize grandma's out. The bitch was out 45, 46.
I'm sorry.
What's happening, Rat?
Your age.
I'm thinking this like a real grandma.
This ain't no old 70-year-old grandma.
She ain't even no OG, like legit grandma.
Right.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck if Methuselah was out there. You don't put your fucking finger in my child's face.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
She put it.
So what should her response be? What if he were to be flippant?
Huh?
If he were to be flippant, what could her?
Then she has the right to
do that.
Right.
So my first inquiry into the situation would be, what's going on here? Not fuck you, bitch. Don't ever put your fuck. What's going on here? And then if I ascertain that was not appropriate for you to put your hands in my child's face, then I'll say, okay, don't do that to him. That's not appropriate for you to do that.
That's what he
did
said.
Nothing wrong. That's not what he said.
I cussed that bitch the fuck out.
Yes,
I cussed that bitch the fuck out because I'm sitting there watching the whole conversation and he's sitting there while she's talking. And then she put a goddamn finger in his face.
Not on him, right?
No, not on him.
Okay, yeah.
In his face. So I cussed that bitch the fuck out the way that she deserved to be cussed out. Because no, bitch, nah. I'm right there. I'm up in that motherfucker. I'm at that school every goddamn day. If my kid really did some bullshit, I'm right here.
She definitely should have found you.
She definitely fucking saw me.
She tried him because he was a shorty.
Right. And the fact is, my kid don't do shit like that.
I feel you. I feel you.
We don't know what any of our children out here do.
I know what my kids do.
He don't do shit
my
like
mama
that
thought the same
around
shit.
you. Yeah, he don't do shit like that around you.
Your
around
mama
me,
thought the same
or apparently
shit.
nobody in the school because every fucking teacher up there says, you don't know nothing like that.
All my teachers said the same shit.
If he's not at school or with me, then apparently he doesn't have time to do none of that shit.
No, I did this shit at school too, and all my teachers would say the same thing.
He ain't really bad. It wasn't nothing. He wasn't too much of nothing.
When you're good at being bad, you don't get caught.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Grandma didn't handle that right, man.
Hell the fuck nah, she did, and she got cussed the fuck out.
Grandma 46, so it ain't even valid.
It don't matter.
46.
She could have been 26.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
If she was 26, she put her finger in his face, I'd have cussed her ass the fuck out too.
I don't have that same philosophy.
And then
Wait, what did you say to her exactly?
I said, "Don't you put your motherfucking hand in this goddamn face? I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are."
That was the opening statement.
Nah, my original statement was, "What the fuck is going on?"
Exactly. See, he did.
And then she said, blah, blah, blah. Somebody was pulling on him.
He came over there and said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yes.
His vernacular has nothing to do. He asked the question.
I don't think the cuss out was necessary. You could have told her to not do that to your kid anymore without the cuss out.
No, the cuss out was very fucking necessary.
It wasn't.
It's necessary.
It's not necessary.
How come?
I can tell people not to.
The original fuck maybe wasn't necessary.
It's not ever necessary the initial time.
Well,
had you told her before not to deal with your son and she did it? Is this a repeat offender?
No, motherfucker, no, because
I believe in escalating action.
No, yes, I believe in escalating action.
Yes,
that was the baseline.
But you escalated all the way to the top.
No, I didn't go to the top.
There's a whole. You could have stopped on the first floor, the second floor. You went right to the penthouse of
no, punching is the penthouse. So
right,
he didn't go to the
right,
penthouse.
nigga. I was in the basement still.
You couldn't beat up a lady now.
Shit.
What? Do you know this nigga?
Hey,
nigga,
look.
anybody that I hang out with.
nigga, have you heard Chris Rock? Ain't nobody above an ass whooping.
Yeah,
Chris Rock.
You could be.
Have you heard Chris Brown, nigga?
Apparently, Chris is advocating ass whooping.
That's the Chris.
Hey, I didn't know he was so diplomatic.
First of all, I am very diplomatic. I'm very diplomatic in my older age.
Okay.
But hey, look, I've matured. Life happens to us all. It comes
This
so
nigga
fast.
scared.
I am. I'm not trying to go to jail.
I ain't gonna go to jail for cussing this bitch out.
Yeah, but that's what I don't know. I'm different. So hey, but yeah, nah, I'm just not gonna cuss nobody out. Like off top, I'll say no, and then we'll go from there. If my no is not heard, then maybe this hell no will be.
No, my
I
no.
don't really like say hell no. I'll just hit a motherfucker.
My no
It's
didn't,
just be on from there. I don't say a lot of words.
my no
So,
didn't need to be heard because no was fucking default because you should know not to put your goddamn hands in no kid's face.
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I also put my hand in your kid's face, but it'll be appropriate. Like your kid have fucked up, and I'll put my hand in your kid's face. Like I put my hand on. Well, look, hey, look, we
Here's the only acceptable reason
Hey, look,
for a
hey, look.
stranger.
Hey, look, hey,
Here's
look.
the only acceptable reason for a stranger to put
Have you
their.
met these children out here today?
There's only one
You
acceptable
never
reason
felt
for
the
a
need to
stranger
snatch
to
one
put
of
his
these little
motherfucker.
motherfuckers?
Yep.
Okay, and I will snatch one of these little motherfuckers.
No.
Yeah.
See, here's the only acceptable
Yeah.
reason for a stranger to put a hand in my child's face. I don't know about child children, but my fictional children, because I don't know. But yes, if they were about to harm themselves in some way, shape, or form, and you felt that they were about to injure themselves, that's the only way, and even then it'll be a bit tentative. That's the only way I'm acceptable. But if you think the motherfuckers was doing something bad, well, it may fly in my house. So don't just go putting fingers in their face. So come holler at me first. But if they were putting themselves in some type of physical danger, yes, you could wag a little finger.
What if I saw him shoplifting? Could I put my finger in his face? No.
That might fly around my house.
See. Hey, look, this is why this world's so fucked up. Hey, look, I could have possibly prevented your child from going to jail, but I'm trying to tell this motherfucker, but I don't want the officer that just saw him do that shit to think I'm with him. So I'm going to admonish him, make him put it back, so neither one of us go to jail today, little boy. But since I can't put my finger in your face, you know what? I'll just walk on by and let your kid get the Doughboy treatment.
Well, that's good. My kid won't ever.
We saw what happened to Doughboy.
Glad this is fictitious because my kid is smoother. My kid would be stealing. See, in this fictional world of.
Look, you know how shit gets smooth? You iron it. That shit hurt the material. You got to get corrective actions in order to become smooth.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. If I caught this motherfucker this time, maybe next time he'd be better. And so, hey, look. You don't know how
I'm capitulating to your fantasy. You caught him. But what I'm telling you is, in real life, he won't be caught.
Cool.
So to the village thing, I don't trust where we are today to let some random lady be my village.
Exactly.
And for her to be on point enough to be able for me to trust whoever this lady is to say to my son what to do and what not to do. I don't trust the village today because ain't no village today.
Maybe. Well, first of all, this isn't even a random lady. It's a lady at school. Second of all, maybe we should get to know the village in which we exist in. If we were to go out, speak to people, talk to people, and get to know some semblance of our neighbors and our people in our area, maybe it wouldn't be so rough.
That shit is from a bygone era. That's from a bygone era when the village was mostly my relatives. That's where that statement comes from. We've spread out. We're no longer in tight, compacted areas where it's 16 cousins. And yeah, that village raises a child. But in this village where everybody spread out.
So figuratively, village. This is like you say, this is a school. Your kids are in the same class, whatever the case is. There are opportunities for there to be a village. It's Halloween is coming up. It might be a Halloween party or somewhere parents and kids are at. There might be school meetings and things of that nature. I could see if that lady is at the meetings and y'all know each other and yada, 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 and your kid is out of line and you know her and her character enough to say, whatever, however she raising her kids, I can rock with that and vice versa. Where I know her and if I see somebody I know that I rock with, telling my son, you did something or you didn't do something, I wouldn't be alarmed. But if we haven't established that village, then I can't say I'm rocking with, I'm trying to hear or even seeing it. I can imagine myself seeing that.
Yeah.
Like, how do you begin to establish that village? Though, if when you see things that need a corrective action, and I think you go to an extreme, not the most extreme, but I still think that is extreme. I wouldn't have did that, and I think that was overboard for you to use that language in that situation. I think it could have been handled a little bit more diplomatically, and your point still could have gotten across. And then now Monday, when you go around and you see this old bitch, well, shit, she didn't know. Whatever. But when you go around and see her Monday, man, Joe, probably like that's that motherfucker right there.
Probably. Hey,
but
when you see her Monday, let me finish. But when you see her Monday, now had you handled it differently, you have a place to build upon to grow that village and to start to establish that. But when you do it that way, now I think you further provide division in that community, which didn't necessarily need to be there. You had an opportunity to build, and you didn't take advantage of it.
All right, and then also you're basing the shit on my reaction, but also her approach was fucked up.
But you play the opportunity to build is in the first person to engage.
Yes, and her engagement was all the way the fuck off.
That's the opportunity.
I think the opportunity
was what drew the reaction.
I don't think the opportunity just only lies in the first person. I think the opportunity lies in both. Anybody in the interaction, the opportunity is there for you to do it. Whether or not you can, maybe not. I don't know. But sometimes you could possibly do some shit. You could have a situation where if it was a dude and you said something, he jumped off like he wanted to start throwing hands. And you say, hey, look, brother, we ain't got to do this in front of this school. And then, listen.
No, yeah.
Listen. And you end up talking, and that motherfucker just had an extremely bad day and was going to make a very, very bad decision. And you talk to him, and you use words to diffuse that situation that could have been horrible for either one of y'all and made it better. Now, if a motherfucker swing on you, lay his ass the fuck down. That's what the fuck it is. But until a motherfucker try some shit like that, I don't give a fuck about you pumping your chest out. What the fuck it is you gonna do? I had a situation at my kid's school for the fucking the preschool graduation.
Whoa.
The preschool graduation.
You sent it up at the preschool graduation?
No, I didn't send it up. But my mom from Inglewood. No, but what had happened was it's an auditorium and it's kind of full. So we're sitting there and they have a space cornered off for like the honorees and shit. The graduates, I hate to call them graduates, but fucking preschool shit don't make no damn sense.
Hey, nigga, anyway, did he stop going to one school and went to another one?
No.
Oh shit.
Same ass school.
Hold on, let me
different
address
floor.
Some of these comments.
All right, go ahead.
All right. She had no damn proof he did anything. Curtis Curry said, get your damn kids and you wouldn't have anything to worry about. But the kid didn't do anything.
Yep.
And then you can still say that with all that without your finger. Correct.
Yes.
Y'all worried about putting kids fingers in your child's face. No, we're worried about people overstepping their bounds. That's what we're worried about. It just so happened to be such a small issue. It just so happened to be. But if you let everybody take liberties with your children, which is what she did, she took a liberty with someone else's child. Who's to say what her next liberty would have been? Or if that was even her aim. She might have been wanting to punch that little motherfucker, but it was too many people there.
Yeah, I'm not saying that a conversation doesn't need to be had. I am saying the way that conversation is had. That's my thing.
See,
that's my thing. And let me finish my story, and I can give you a clearer point. It was not. I didn't even get into the shit.
Shit, this story long as a motherfucker.
It's not though, really. Without the interruptions.
We got the
Okay,
intro.
back for commercial break. So we're in the graduation, and this woman comes into graduation after the graduates, the graduatees, whatever. These motherfuckers have already been seated and whatnot. And she goes to this older lady, and she goes up and she sits right with them in the midst of these motherfuckers. She just sits there, and my mom was like, she shouldn't be up there. She shouldn't be sitting up there. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. It is what it is. Who cares? She's like, nuh-uh. And then so she's
Grandma's scared.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
Trying to get the woman attention, says she shouldn't be up there. And then she taps this dude on the shoulder and saying that she, pointing to the woman, she shouldn't be up there and she shouldn't be there. That is disrespectful of her to do this and whatnot. This is all while the ceremony is actually fucking happening. And dude turned around and said, that's my mom.
Hey,
Then my mom said,
well, it's my son.
No, she said, I don't care. She shouldn't be there. And dude said, you know what? I don't have this conversation. And he turned around. Now, I applaud him for that. Because had he handled it different, then I would have had to have handled it different. Because I'm not going to just let a motherfucker cuss my mom out and it not be a problem. Then we're going to have an issue. Mm-hmm. Like if I would have been there also and saw that same interaction and you did that to my mom, we'd have had a problem. But the way he handled it, not a problem. And so after that, I talked to that man and we cool. We're cool. No further situation has happened because I checked my people as I should have. He didn't disrespect as he should have and allowed me to handle it. But he didn't escalate the situation, which is the most important thing. Now we go to school, our kids in the same fucking class. We see each other on a regular basis and there's no issue.
That's good. That ain't got shit to do with what
We glad that
goddamn thing.
we glad the dude's a pussy. But the thing is, when certain
Why the
people,
man gotta be a pussy?
because he was transgressed
No,
upon.
no.
That man's a level-headed
Nah,
individual.
yeah.
That man's a level-headed
Man,
individual.
motherfucking turn on.
Hey, hold on. But he didn't say, hey, that woman, and then Yoji didn't say that woman, and then got up and walked all the way up to the goddamn stage and walked up to the lady that was sitting up there. This woman right here should not be on this goddamn stage.
Hey, look. I thought the acting of itself for her pointing some motherfucker out, even if it wasn't the dude, mama, do you tapping me on the shoulder when I'm trying to watch this fucking graduation or play my game or whatever?
I agree.
I ain't got no pause. This shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing that you talking about is crazy as hell, and you are the crazy woman tapping my shoulder.
I agree.
Leave me the fuck alone.
These situations are parallel.
So
And
he
both
definitely,
should have been cussed the fuck out.
could have turned around and cussed my mama out, and he could have been
That's
well
what he
within his
should.
rights. He been well within his rights.
Right.
But then I would have been well within my rights to commence to beat his ass.
How? Your
Because you
mama
just cuss mama. I don't give a fuck
Well,
why
no, you
you
can't.
cuss my mama out. You cuss my mama out, and now we got to. No, nigga.
Don't.
No, nigga. Hey, look.
I'm with that. That's so.
The woman didn't cuss his son out. She pointed a finger in his face. Hey, look, I don't know, but that man turned around. He was not nice to my mom.
you
but he was
don't
also
know.
not disrespectful.
Hold on, let me say this one last thing, because we get to this motherfucking point often, and I don't know how I could get to convey this to you. You do not get to dictate how I respond to your transgression.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that I think it would be better and more beneficial if you do it in a more amicable way. You can that's my opinion.
No.
That's
So
literally
look,
my opinion.
Look. Yeah, those are two different things. You're saying
Don't transgress.
if you do like you say, if you do something wrong that I feel is wrong, you don't dictate to me how I respond, right? And he's saying it would be better how you respond.
If I could dictate how you respond.
Y'all not even saying different
We're
things.
saying the exact same thing.
Right.
He telling me no.
So
it would be better if I literally said no one can dictate how I respond to a transgression. And he said, well, I'm gonna dictate how you respond to this transgression.
No, I'm not saying that.
How you respond.
I'm just saying that the outcome will be more advantageous to everybody around, in my opinion, if you do it this way. But you can do it the way you want to do it. I can't stop you from doing that.
This is what I'm saying. We understand that you want to dictate how I respond to a transgression. We understand that. That's why we're here. What I'm saying to you is no one can dictate how someone responds to a transgression. And I know you're finna say, well,
no, I ain't finna say nothing. Hey, can you say what you had just said like one more time?
Y'all honestly are y'all not even that y'all saying the same thing. But y'all talking about y'all saying two different sides of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So my thing is
we having discourse.
I say go back to the village perspective, right? Go back to that. At the end of the day, in terms of this situation, you're dealing with the lady is black, right? Mm-hmm. Grandma is 46. She definitely black. Yeah. So let's go back to that.
Hey, she might just look like she's 46.
In your eyes, and in the eyes of some, she committed a transgression towards you by pointing at your son. You didn't appreciate that. And from that, you responded in the way you responded. Whether it could have been hateful, you could, whatever the case was, you responded, right? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I still don't feel, in the sense of a village, I still don't feel like it's too late. It ain't too late for two people to say, you did something I didn't like, and I responded in my dislike, and you probably didn't like that.
So now ball back in her court. Which she should have created that village at first instead of transgressing on my kid. She should have created. Now the ball's back. She transgressed. I transgressed. Ball back in your court, bitch.
So you don't point fingers. So you don't point fingers, right?
Right. It's up to her.
But at the same time,
to then be the bigger person.
But at the same time,
not transgress.
But at the same time, does it always have to go back and forth? Because now he can't. Yes. But no, he can't expect her. Now he can't expect her to be the bigger person.
She started.
No, he can't. No.
He can't expect it.
It's a transgression.
But it's a response. It's not a transgression.
Hey, look.
It's
we ain't
not
finna-
an action,
we
it's a
ain't-
reaction.
We
One
ain't finna solve interpersonal African American relations in this podcast. Hey, it is what it is. You think that it is a responsibility of one person to do it to make amends?
No,
That's what you did. You literally just said. You literally just said.
I did not.
No,
Never.
no,
At one point did I say that.
No,
You literally just
That's
said.
what I said.
Look, you said the ball is in her court.
That's
You
if
literally,
wanna go to that
if you want to make amends,
No,
it's
no,
dependent on one person to make amends.
No,
if
no.
amends want to be made.
nigga, no,
What?
there is no amends to be made. You fucked up. You fucked up.
You paid the price. 1-1. You paid it. There is no amends to be made.
So
wrote
Monday
a check.
Monday came
I
around.
cashed that
Monday
motherfucker.
came around, and y'all went to pick the kids up. Did you? Hey, look, you left your lights on.
Right.
If she left her lights on, would you? Hey, yo, you left your lights on.
No, I didn't even get to continue the goddamn story. So apparently,
Damn.
yes, there's more to this
Well, you should have said that.
because we had a fucking hour-long ass mediation after that shit.
With the school?
Yes, at
Oh,
the
the school gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, school had a conversation because apparently this bitch thought that because I wasn't finished cussing her out that I was stalking her
Because you wasn't finished cussing her
because
out.
I'm the tall
now
black
she's the
person that's
victim.
cussing.
Wait.
All right.
Hold on.
Wait,
Quick question. Did you follow her at any point?
Huh?
Yes.
No, I was leaving.
No.
Hey, in the same direction she was leaving,
That's where my car was.
and still cussing her out.
Yes,
Hey,
I was
look,
still
G.
cussing.
Hey, look, G. Hey, oh man, hey.
Nope.
I was on your side, brother.
Nope.
Now you're following.
Nope.
Black
Because
women.
the bitch said, "Hey, we need to go talk to the principal," and I said, "I agree. Let's go talk to the principal."
But why did you continue cussing her out?
Because I wasn't finished cussing the bitch out because the bitch put her fucking finger in my goddamn son's face and they act like she ain't do shit wrong.
But you already cussed her out.
I wasn't finished cussing her out.
She
She bitch
re-
walked away when I was cussing out. You don't get to walk away mid cuss out. No, I need to get all of this shit off of my chest.
I think
on
that's
her
how.
side now.
I think
Fuck
that's how
you and
cuss
her
out.
then.
I
Shit.
think that's how cuss out work.
No.
If I don't walk away from a cuss out, it's not a fight.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long you think a motherfucker that you cussed them out?
Until I get all my goddamn cussing out because she put a goddamn finger in my son's face.
What if you got more to give than I can take?
Nobody gonna let you do that.
Shit.
I'm either gonna leave or be
I-
boxing.
Like,
nigga.
nobody's gonna let you do that.
Shit, I ain't know how to let it. Shit, she done already started.
It probably wouldn't
She
best for
done
her to
already
leave, but
started this shit.
Right.
So.
But here's the thing. She got out of the ring. You can't continue to fight, nigga. She got out. She literally she started a fight with a motherfucker that she didn't realize she bit out more than she could chew. And once she realized that, she got out the fucking ring.
yeah, she
You
might
can't
not
chase
even
her
know
through
you
the
was
eye.
No, nigga, I'm on my way to the
She
goddamn
might not
car,
even
but since
know
I'm
you
on
were
my
there.
way to the goddamn
No,
car,
cussing
I still
gotta
got more
stop.
cussing.
This ain't the
No,
WWF.
cussing gotta stop.
No,
This ain't the
no.
WWF.
No, my cussing
Stand in
no
the
goddamn
ring.
stop.
Stand in the ring and take your count out victory.
No,
That's what you do,
No.
motherfucker. Take your count out victory.
Exactly.
No.
That's all you gotta do. Right. You
No.
have to take your count out.
no, fuck that. And so we go talk to the goddamn. All right, so the principal had already
It's like
left.
a motherfucking count of motherfucking Riddick Bowe out and Mike Tyson just started punching him again. No, nigga.
You're not done till I say you done.
Hey, nigga, it's like UFC, nigga. And nigga, what?
She tapped.
No, the ref didn't stop shit.
There was no ref.
No ref.
Nigga, the ref
It
is
was
my
a
car.
gentleman's belt.
The ref is my car. Once I get to my car, then that's it.
That bitch tapped. She like,
All right.
6'5" black
So
man.
33 minutes later, the mediation.
Yeah, the mediation. So we're sitting in this goddamn mediation. It is me, my kid, her grandson, all of the second grade teachers.
Whoa.
Yeah, because my
Oh,
kid's
you
in second
cut-
grade.
you cut-
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
hey, look,
Cussed her
how many
out.
second grade teachers are there?
Well,
like 7.
it's 3.
It's
He
3.
had to meet
Hey,
the
look,
motherfuckers
it's
one
3.
by one.
It's 3, and one is his son
One
teacher,
is his-
and one is the other
yeah.
kid teacher. I already know how that goes.
No, both of them are in the same class. One is the teacher of the kid who actually did the shit.
Hey, all right, man, Joe, your shit run
Oh,
deep.
so we have the culprit too.
No, the culprit wasn't there.
Your
The
son
teacher-
didn't
No, I'm
even do
saying
it.
my son didn't do
No,
it.
what I'm saying is we've identified the culprit.
Yeah, my kid was accused of it.
We've identified the culprit. Apparently, post the finger wagging,
Yeah.
but prior to Monday. So over the weekend, they
No.
found-
All this shit happened Friday.
This shit happened Friday.
All of it happened
they-
Friday.
All
you-
the-
You go. You,
all that shit
you're
happened
inconveniencing
Friday.
the rest of your day at this
Yes.
point.
So at
Yes.
what point? Wait, hold on. So how did she even get to your son as a thing if they already had the culprit?
Huh?
No.
No, she
You
according
missing
to
it, you
her,
missing
it was my son and 2 other kids.
But it wasn't your son.
It wasn't my son.
It was just the 2 other
It was
kids.
just 2 other kids.
Right.
Says who?
Huh?
Says who?
Everybody else after they figured it all out.
Yes.
She didn't know
I
that.
think it's just your son said.
She didn't know that.
No.
Your
It was the
son.
kid.
Shout out to
kid-
your son.
Hey, look. You probably ain't on it,
Yeah,
but the mother niggas just did snitch.
exactly.
Nah, cause
They held him down.
They held him down.
nah, them other kids actually
Hey, look.
did the shit.
Hey, look.
Did anybody?
The motherfucker. Hey, don't the soldiers always take the fall for the kingpin?
Hold on. Did
Whoa.
anybody capitulate to this shit?
The soldiers.
No,
That's my gun.
nah,
That's
nah,
my
I'm
gun.
not getting
That's my
any-
that's
I'm
my gun.
getting-
That's my gun. That's my gun. He
I'm-
Biggie in the car.
Look,
Your son Biggie and what's the old boy name?
But the
D Dot. Not D Dot. What's the fucking dude?
second graders ain't gonna lie
Biggie
that
old
long
boy
and
name?
that good though. They ain't gonna keep that up that good.
Hey, look.
No, I'm saying.
His son is disproportionately tall.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
They gonna keep that line in.
But
All right.
Debo.
Nah, because
Debo.
my kid is thoroughly unviolent.
Hey, look. If it was one kid in class that you would think would walk up to another motherfucker and say, "What snack pack?"
Right.
It'd be his kid.
My kid, no, my kid is
Definitely nice.
my kid
But
is
if you just
thoroughly
had to
unviolent.
judge off looks alone, if you were judging all the books by their covers,
Hell no.
but you had like all the titles,
his
and you had all the titles, but you had to place them on the covers.
it sounded like he say
wouldn't
shit like
you would place a certain thing on his kid. You definitely would, definitely, and that's what the woman did, and that's what everybody does.
that's because his son.
It don't mean they wrong. It just means that he's good at what the fuck he do.
No, my kid didn't do none of this shit. And during this goddamn mediation, this bitch, she said, "Look, look, he was sitting there and talking to me rude and cursing, and I wonder if his son bullying my kid is a learned behavior." And
Bitch, you was bullying my son.
I did not cuss during that fucking mediation. I
Thank
sat
you.
there and let that
Good.
bitch yell, let that bitch talk, and then they asked me my side. I say one sentence, and then the bitch started talking again. I said, "Are you gonna listen or are you gonna talk? Because if you're just gonna talk, I leave."
I do this
I
once
did,
a week,
I did
bitch.
mature shit.
I do this every week.
Bitch, I do this once a week.
Man. Man, I sat there.
Bitch, I'm gonna get cut off telling this story in 3 days.
Hey, the pod is coming handy. Finally, this shit paid off.
You probably should have did it jock way, dog.
Nah, fuck that.
No, I'm saying if you would have handled it that way, then she wouldn't have had no fuel to get in that meeting
No.
and try,
Nah,
and
because
try to play
everybody
that
fucking
card.
me knew the bitch was wrong.
It's her fault for being a
And,
46-year-old
and she
grandmother.
fucking admitted, like, I'm sorry if I put my
If I.
yes.
Hey, yo, look.
If you felt that I handled it wrong.
Last week we
And-
discussed we already discussed what the if I means in
That
an
is
apology.
literally what I was thinking while she was saying it.
Hey, look,
and then-
some of this
and-
might be my fault.
Nah. The
If
bitch, the bitch said during this shit, she said, "I can't apologize now because if I apologize, then it's admitting I'm wrong."
Hey, look.
Now, does that sound like a fucking admission?
She got some 46-year-old grandma.
No.
pride.
Right, she got some. Yes.
It sounds real fucked up.
Sound like she outsmarted your ass. Is what it
No,
sound
but
like.
the bitch did apologize. And then it was like, well, if you apologize for talking to his son that way, I'm sure Mr. Redmond will apologize for
No!
for
Hey, look,
saying
look.
things that he said.
By the way, they mediated the
I'm
shit out
not
y'all last
paying-
night.
No,
They mediated the shit out y'all. They were treating like y'all was second graders in that
So-
motherfucker.
so-
The
she-
only response was, I ain't apologizing for shit, but I will retract the manner in which I said it to you.
I didn't even say that shit.
I ain't sorry for what I said. I'm just sorry for how I said it.
I ain't
didn't
say
say that
sorry.
I ain't say sorry for shit.
All right, I ain't
Like,
sorry, bitch. I retract
I'm
it.
not apologizing.
I mean, that's your son. You know your son. Your son was innocent, and somebody had their fingers in their face,
I
and you went ham.
I sat
Like,
there and
I
told this
wouldn't.
bitch.
I wouldn't apologize for that. I can't even front.
I told her and the teacher, yes, what I said was very disrespectful, and you deserved all of that.
So you stood on it. Like,
Yeah,
yep, I'm
because
here.
what the fuck am I? Shit, she deserved all of that. I wasn't wrong at all.
Your
All right,
son
now this
shouldn't
shit
even
is
have to
starting to
be
sound
there.
like Love and Hip Hop.
Nah.
Hey, y'all needed to sing. They needed content.
No, yeah.
No, I didn't apologize for shit.
No, I just could envision somebody neck rolling while they say some shit like that.
Real parents of the south suburbs.
You deserved every word.
No, I didn't say none of that.
Hey, look,
You know, I was
you could
speaking
tell
shit
us
very
You
thoroughly
could tell
and
us
clearly.
if this shit gonna be on VH1.
No, I wish the fuck it would. I should have recorded that shit.
WTTW.
Because
It's gonna be on.
I very calmly and very eloquently described exactly how much she deserved to get cussed the fuck out.
All right. So post that, like, so wrap it up, like the post fight conference ice cream parlor trip? Like, what y'all do? What you and Young Dunn do in the car?
We went and got our cold ass goddamn food because I ordered fucking food to get right before I got out the car to pick them up. And then the fucking food was fucking cold as fuck because it was an hour later.
So you got pissed off all over again.
Hell fucking yeah. You ever had a cold gyro cheeseburger?
Yeah. Nah. No. I never had one cold. Like out of microwave it.
Nah.
Huh?
All right, so
You can't microwave fries.
This is what I'm
But
not.
the gyro cheeseburger.
All right, this got back confusing now. How does this bitch get you to the principal's office?
Because bitch said we
She
need
said
to
we
go
talk
to
to
the
the
principal's
principal,
office.
and he was
I said,
like, "Yeah,
yes,
we
the fuck
do."
we do. And then I walked.
You don't interact with parents much on that's
like,
how
bitch.
the interaction go. We talk to we do need to talk to the principal.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
happens.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
you, bitch. Go tell her. I'd say what I have to say.
Yeah, nah,
Don't
you're
keep
not.
it
Nah,
out.
Hey, look,
fuck
hey, look, hey, look. Soon as you
Because
have
I-
some kids at school, yeah, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be, oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go right now. Because I don't want you saying some bullshit.
Why did he miss his food? Is what I'm saying. How did she get his ass back?
Because at that point, that was
No,
more
we were
important.
still on
He was still
the
at
school
school.
grounds.
They was at the porch.
I didn't get
Walking
remember.
towards
I
the
didn't get
car.
to the car
I understand that.
Hey,
because
look,
I was kept cussing, and
Hey,
then
look.
that bitch was like, "We need to go talk to the principal." I said, "Okay, let's go."
we will bring you up to speed later.
Where was the gyro cheeseburger?
But the guy
The guy with cheeseburger was at the goddamn restaurant that was 4 blocks away from the school.
Again.
Hey, look, because you had to, because they cooked it and they set
Yeah,
your
because
shit
I called and
Because,
ordered it.
Again, this it was on the other 4 blocks. It wasn't in the
Where,
city.
where did you order food from that they actually made it
The
before you
other,
showed up?
the
Nigga, I live in the suburbs.
4 blocks the other way. 4 blocks the other way.
Because
Because if it was for the city, it would have been fucked up.
I-
But it was
I
the
called
other
it-
way,
you
so,
would have
yeah.
been just fine. Like whenever you showed up,
And I'm
you with the Harold
They about
dog,
to-
you'd
they
have
about
been
to-
good.
Hell
they
nah.
about to shit now.
You should have.
and Harold, they wouldn't.
Nah, you good.
You got ticket number what? That was an hour ago.
Hey,
Nigga,
look,
fuck that.
that's what you get for living in the suburbs. So, how was Monday? On the pickup, it was cool.
Yeah, my name was cool because my kid he got out of school late.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I ain't seen the bitch since.
All right. Well, you know,
She gonna stay out the
it's
way.
only Wednesday. It's
she
only
gonna
I
Wednesday.
mean,
stay out the way.
I mean, shit. Thursday.
She gonna
I'll
send
be up at the school
she gonna
early.
send the kid. She gonna send the kid parent. She gonna tag the parent in. Like, hey yo, you know what? I ain't doing this
You
shit.
go get
Hey,
your
yo,
kid
look,
your
hey, look,
goddamn
hey, yo,
self.
look, hey, yo, look.
Last time I went
Hey,
up
yo,
there, I
look,
got
hey, yo,
cussed the
look.
fuck out.
Hey yo, look, you might have been doing God's work. Cause she was probably tired of picking that motherfucker up from school, and she needed a reason.
Yeah.
And that you would have reason you get. And she, hey, look, I'm
Man.
not going there no more. Them people up there is crazy at that school, and I ain't doing. Boy, I'm tired. I'm old and I'm tired. You take your ass up there and do that shit from now on. I ain't doing it no more. So yeah, hey, yo, look, shout out to you for doing God's work.
They probably put grandma up to it. You come on, you can gas grandma up.
Right.
Nah, grandma did that shit because she didn't want to pick the kid up no more.
Right.
And now the parents gotta pick that motherfucker up, and grandma can watch her stories or whatever the fuck 46-year-olds do. Hey, look, it's a core TV show. Hey, look, I saw a commercial for a core TV show. It was called Personal Injury Court TV. I can't wait to find this shit on YouTube.
Hey, nigga, Jerry Springer got a goddamn court show.
Jerry Springer is a judge on the U.
Hey,
Yes,
Jerry Springer is like the most. That nigga is the Master P of white people.
he is not though,
Nigga, how the fuck is he not?
because he started off very accomplished and then like this.
That nigga went from
very much more accomplished now.
that nigga
But
went from
not like
mayor to TV host to fucking judge.
He didn't go the way everybody else goes. Everybody else is at the better way. Like when we talk about them, you go from mayor to like congressman to like president. You don't go mayor to local
to
TV.
millionaire, mayor to millionaire.
Mayor to millionaire to court TV judge.
Even
You
more
go.
millionaire.
When you talk about mayors, you're already damn near millionaire-ish.
All right,
You talk about mayors
what?
graduating to greater and great. The ones we talk about them doing better shit. Giuliani was a mayor.
We talk about them doing better shit if they stayed in the realm of politics, but he got out of politics
And
and
then-
did better
Right.
in life.
Nigga.
Not
You know who
really.
the highest paid motherfucker on TV is?
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
That's crazy.
So why you say that? In why we talking
Because
about?
that nigga
Jerry
went
Springer?
from TV host to judge. That
Judge.
nigga, TV judge. That nigga is on his way there.
Was he ever a fucking lawyer?
Yeah, he was a
think so.
lawyer.
He was.
He went from
That's what I
lawyer to like mayor.
I
He
knew
went.
mayor.
He went back. That he didn't go. He wasn't.
He didn't follow the normal trajectory.
He didn't follow
just
the
'cause he a
the
lawyer,
planned
he could've been like a public
trajectory.
defender or something, dog. They don't be like
He didn't follow the planned trajectory. Is all I'm saying. That motherfucker went
And
from
he
lawyer
won.
to like alderman,
Right.
He won.
city councilman,
Whose
then like
planned
mayor. He
trajectory?
was going up. His.
How did
He
you
was
know?
on path because getting caught But wait, you know what? Maybe it was.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe he's diabolical. Because again, who the fuck would pay for a hooker with a check? I don't know. But him. You had to be trying to get caught.
Freaky nigga.
You had to be trying to get caught. Maybe that was all in his master plan. Hey, yo, look.
So maybe
shout
money
out to
was
Jerry.
more.
Hey, look, you got me. Shout out to Jerry Springer, the most successful motherfucker ever to be fired from mayor.
So maybe money was his objective, because he's done all of that.
I don't know if the other. See, you keep sucking me. I think I'm out. I think I'm out. I be like, yeah, you won. You right. And then you get like dig extra. It works. I'm trying to move on. We 44 minutes in. We ain't got to a topic.
We got 40. Yeah, we 45 minutes in.
We need to talk to our guests.
Yeah.
We spent 40 minutes and both of y'all stumbling over children's stories that never ended.
Nobody
I didn't
stumbled.
stumble.
You kept interrupting, and then I had a whole other story on your interruption.
No.
Yeah.
You interrupted him.
And you interrupted me.
No, I stopped this long ass drawn out story
Man,
of what y'all talking about right
man,
now.
Joe,
44
man,
minutes,
Joe,
right?
man, Joe. I actually had something to talk about for my week.
Talk about it.
Wait, what was your week like?
I ain't do shit.
Okay. Because I'm going to start talking about my week, and then he going to start talking.
That ain't even happened in almost a year. It's him.
It's always me. And it's
It's you.
never.
You just
it's never,
interrupted, and then you interrupt him, interrupting.
Right.
Whatever. Anyway.
It's never non-intentional.
Anyway, I had a weird weekend.
Oh, and then Sunday.
Yeah, so
what the fuck happened this
your
weekend?
people's one.
Oh, you bullshit ass team one.
I got beef with you on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I had a juxtaposition of life this weekend. I went to one of my uncle's 70th birthday parties. That shit was lit. Had a great grand old time. He was dancing and shit. We had a ball. And then I went to a memorial birthday celebration for one of my other uncles who had passed this year.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was 64th, 65th, whatever. And we had a ball celebrating life of him. And it was just weird to like celebrate a life in life and celebrate a life in death. And, you know, I just think motherfuckers need to step back a little bit, think about shit.
I think
reflect.
that provides great perspective.
And reflect on
even
shit.
in life, you celebrate. Motherfucker gone, still celebrate. Remember it.
Yeah. But just cherish the shit that you got while you got it.
Yep.
And that's what both of those just showed me. And I was like, man, this is kind of dope. I played bartender and got a bunch of my family members drunk.
Hold on. Did you get the aunties that don't usually drink?
I don't have none of those.
You ain't.
I don't have any of those. I don't have any of
those.
those.
Those are the best ones to get
My
drunk.
cousin had a birthday a couple weeks ago, and all these heifers got the fuck up and twerked. Yeah. Yeah. They're their definition of twerk. My mom moves her shoulder. My mom twerks her shoulders. She thinks she's moving every other part of her body, but only thing moving is her shoulders.
So she Harlem shaking.
Man, so can't now she in there with you. She got you. Just a little off the beat, but she there. But hey, look, it was just a great grand old time. I had a ball in both of those experiences. And I found out also that my uncle was a way better pool player than I gave him credit for, because he hung out with motherfuckers that like play pool, for real pool. Like, I'm gonna bring my own stick. And then I'm not only gonna bring my own stick.
I don't like those
Uncle
niggas.
Phil, Fresh Prince.
Right. Break out Lucille.
I saw a motherfucker run the table while talking shit on every shot. Like, man, I don't know how I'm doing this shit. I'm just,
Nah, that's
he did.
what you're supposed to
He
do
did.
when you know that you're doing that shit.
And look, but he was letting you know that he was bullshit about that. I don't know how I'm doing this shit. It was insults all the way around. Then another motherfucker broke out a pool stick and a glove.
Whoa.
I ain't know pool had gloves until the motherfucker
One
pulled
finger missing.
Man, it was two fingers. He had a ring finger and the pinky out. Like this Prince ass glove. So, like, I thought it was a raggedy purple rain glove until this motherfucker started like just knocking shit down. It was like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna just sit here and look. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all got it.
I don't even know what the ring finger and the pinky does for you. Like, I don't even know what it does.
Hey, look, no, it's a.
Oh yeah.
What it did is this. The glove allowed the cue to slide, and the fingers grip.
Keep your
So you grip it and you sliding.
Okay.
Hey,
The exact same shit.
I didn't hear you.
Hey, all right, so the two motherfuckers that you should not hang around with, the niggas that got their own pool sticks and the niggas that got their own bowling balls.
Oh,
That's
not
what
at
the
all.
motherfucker-
Not at all. Not at all.
Both.
But can't you do either?
I don't do
Hey, but
either.
skating ain't a competitive thing.
You ain't playing a buck a pin on $10 a pocket.
Right.
Skates is you skate. I know I can't skate going in.
Right.
I'm not challenging you on like skating shit. Like we're not gonna go backwards and like stepping to do the bounce like down and all the way up again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna corkscrew skating. And you finna do that shit, and I'm gonna watch you, and I'm like, yeah, that shit cold.
Hey, that was dope.
Watch me hold this wall all the way around for like 2
Right.
laps, and then find where the bar at.
I used to just take thick bitches to fucking pool halls with this pool stick and have them bending over tables or shit. And that's how I sold my drugs back in the day.
So not playing.
Time ago. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, no. That's because niggas want to know what you got going on when 36, 22, like 80 been over.
80.
80 nigga.
Hey, young blood, yo man, yo young blood. What the?
Hey,
I see you over here.
I see you got it, man.
But do you see this cocaine?
Well, that's how you make the transition.
Come on, come on.
Hey, I guess if you're going to sell cocaine, you sell it in the pool hall. Man, Joe.
So family birthdays.
There's no
family memorials.
There's no better. You got any cocaine or random memorial stories?
Me?
Oh, absolutely the fuck not.
Say, brother, I am just here to promote my song. I don't know.
I don't have any random cocaine stories.
He's like,
Sorry.
hey, look. Nah, none of those.
Motherfucker say me?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Okay, no.
AYP, nigga.
No.
Cocaine.
I have on a Grizzlies hat.
Right.
You know, this is a retro baseball basketball hat that I'm wearing right here. You don't even know the layers of complexity that's going on right now. This is the Vancouver Grizzlies.
No cocaine.
Right, not
stories.
even Memphis.
Not the Memphis joint. This is where they got it from. The bed.
This is a Sharif Abdul Rahim hat.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. Under the brim. Say the 5150.
Right.
This is a starter.
Right.
Whoa, yeah.
Hey, is it a starter though?
No, I wish. No.
Hey, that'd be cold though.
that shit
But I
was
actually
worth
wish though. See,
That'd be cold though if it was a starter though. Real
Your
talk.
point. Like I wish it was.
Right.
Hey, the
Is
cap,
that, yeah.
the hat. Like man, Joe. Back in the day, I had like
We're
a
talking
few.
about the hat because
I had a few starter caps.
No.
Nah,
No.
nigga, they left Vancouver like 15 years ago.
You missed the whole.
We're talking
thing.
about the hat because I don't have any cool cocaine stories.
Hey,
Like,
look.
that's it.
You haven't figured out I'll be listening to you, motherfucker.
Hey, look.
Literally,
I figured it out. I haven't figured out why you interrupting.
Because I don't be listening to you.
Hey, but you can just continue not to listen.
But
Wait for your name.
I heard.
Wait till we
Vancouver.
be like, hey, yo.
Whoa,
you-
and Vancouver caught your attention.
Right.
Nigga,
Oh,
you
I got this.
apparently
Hey,
never
hey,
been
look.
to Vancouver.
He's gonna, hey, look, stop it. He's gonna tie this to cocaine.
No, I'm gonna tie this to bullshit marijuana. Vancouver is right next to, a ways away from British Columbia. You have to go through Vancouver to get to BC to get the beaches. The bullshit drove from back in the day, like in '99. The mid or now what they call it back then?
Let's see, it was hydro.
No, they called it
What
something.
they call the huff weed.
Huff. That's what it was. Huff. But yeah, but it look good. We call it fugazi these days. But it looked just like loud.
That bright green garbage.
Bright green garbage. You used to have to go to Vancouver to get to BC and come back through the woods in Vancouver. So no, that wasn't a cocaine story. It was a marijuana story.
My bad. He's gonna tie it to a drug.
Yeah.
Somehow drugs are involved.
And this is the one time he went there and wasn't no hookers.
That was hookers. I just left that out. The hookers drove. I'm trying to tell you, they was nervous as a motherfucker because none of them bitches had ID, and they thought when the fuck.
He's serious though.
Yeah.
Oh, he dead ass. He's dead ass. He's dead ass.
These
I
bitches-
told
no,
you when I told you.
Because
I wasn't wrong. He's gonna try to make me. He purposely do shit to say like you not wrong.
Right.
Like I was right in what I said. But
no, I just
anyway.
left the hookers out because it wasn't a major part of the story.
No, to say no, nigga, it wasn't a hooker and cocaine story, but it was drug dealing and bitches. Like whatever, nigga.
Right.
You know what I meant.
Yes, these hookers was there and they was nervous because they didn't have ID. And
Hey,
both
you got cards to like turn over on the screen.
both of them. That's not
you-
cards.
They are cards. What are
aren't
those?
Cards. What?
On the thing, those are cards.
Those are not cards.
Okay, my bad. Whatever nerdy term they actually are. I don't know. I don't play that game.
Those are rooms, brother.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to that hat. Like
Back to these hoes. Both of these hoes was nervous because they didn't have no ID and warrants. And,
if they ain't had no ID and warrants, I would not want to have my ID if I got warrants. Who is you? I don't know. Me telling you who I am only fucks me up further.
Bitches driving through Detroit.
Just saying. I don't know. Man, Joe.
All right, let's get to our guest.
Hey. So
All right, so
Jamel Michael Lewis.
Yeah.
You have things to talk about. Musically.
Hey, well, look. First of all, I'm here to chop it up with y'all. So I appreciate that.
I wanted to talk about you about music shit, but go ahead.
Nah, we got music like you say. I'm Jamel Lewis, and we just I'm actually just getting back out here on the music. Been busy with like life and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to have some new music out. It's called Love Music. So
what happened in life?
Life, man. I got like the last 2 years. I got married. Me and the wife. Yeah, dog. Me and the wife just had a son. I got a 6-month-old at home. So
6 months.
Yeah, I've been working.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Yeah.
Wait.
I got
Say that.
I got a 6-month-old.
No,
he wants you
before that.
He wants you to say the first part first.
I got married.
Yeah, and then
After that.
and then.
What?
You and your wife?
Me and my wife.
Oh.
Me and my
I
wife.
thought you said me and the white bitch had a son.
No.
Like, what white bitch?
I thought you
How you
were
gonna
going to
breeze
clarify
past
something
the
else.
white bitch?
I thought I
I
literally.
would really have something to talk about.
Right. I'm like
the cocaine.
Exactly. Like, no.
That would be a good story.
I
See?
thought
How
you
the
was
fuck
gonna
have we
talk
been
about-
a breeze past the white bitch?
I
I
gotta
thought you
work
was
on
going to
that.
talk about the anomaly
I gotta
of
work on that.
this man sitting here telling you that, man, I went and got married, and
And
then I
then-
had a baby.
I didn't
That's
hear
not really that much of an anomaly.
I heard.
I
I
don't think so
it
either,
doesn't
but y'all
compare
motherfuckers act
to-
like that shit don't happen.
I heard my life story. I went and got married.
And
Then I had a baby by a white bitch. That's
Man.
what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's
I'm like,
not
we
what happened.
No, we're not gonna breeze past this white bitch.
That-
I hear it in your voice that you're trying to just slide right past.
But why
this
would I
white bitch.
say that though? Like, why would I say it like that?
Because that's what you started off. I've been having a tumultuous 2 years.
I didn't say it was tomorrow.
He said,
right,
he
he said
said
life
life,
been
he said
happening.
life been happening.
I just said
And
I
that's
didn't
why-
make-
What that implies tumultuous.
No, that just
Life.
People tell you life happened.
that just mean they want to call your ass back. That's what the fuck that means.
It implies.
No, they just being nice to your ass.
God,
You know, life been happening, man. I was going, but life, motherfucker.
It
Woo!
implies-
I'm not calling you back. That's why I egged your calls and accidentally bumped into you, and I got to explain the fact that oh man, what's your number again? And then your shit pop up on my phone.
Moving on.
All right. So
We back. We got
Married.
music. We got music.
6 months, 6 month old.
Yeah.
I hear
So you in the beginning of the
Man, Joe.
all right, so y'all just passed the my kid is able to sleep 6 hours straight at night.
Oh yeah. We in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That's an accomplishment the first time that shit happened. Like, God.
Yeah. So we in the. He determining where that's gonna be.
Right.
Right.
That's where we at.
So sometimes it's 9 to 3, sometimes it's 11 to 5.
Yeah.
Depends on how you feel that day.
So that's cool. That's pretty much set. You know what I mean? So back out here on the music, like I said, love music.
No, I got more kid questions.
Okay, I'm with it.
Because
That's-
I'm in kid mode.
Yeah,
Perfectly.
of course. right?
And
I just reset my clock. I'm at 8 months now.
Exactly.
I've escaped. So,
Yeah,
I'm in 7 years, but I can
He's
relate to
he's
that.
done.
Yeah.
He's done.
I can relate to that. I'm involved in that shit.
What kind of parents are y'all? Like formula y'all buy? What y'all getting? What kind of formula y'all getting?
Okay, so we started out with Similac because everybody. So we found out
right.
from our doctor that basically they promote. It's not even out of what formula is better. It's about what company is spending money to promote theirs. So we
Right.
started out on Similac because that's what we was
Right.
getting at the doctor. Little homie was like, nah, he
No,
won't
like,
ride
So
with
you
it.
gotta get that sensitive.
So we
about
switched
stuff.
to Enfamil, Gentle Ease. And then, we got to maybe 3 months and we was talking to our doctor and it was like, just so you don't got to be bougie. The off
All
brand
that
is
shit's
just as
the same.
good. So we was like, cool.
Hey, go to
You
Sam's
know,
Club. Get that
Yeah,
shit.
Sam's Club, get the big joint for like 20 bucks.
$23
Yeah.
bucks.
So
$23,
as
that
long
shit
as you just see the
lasts.
little compares to Enfamil,
Right.
yeah, we good. So he on Enfamil,
Right.
sort of, kind of.
Right.
Infamil by proxy.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I just want because I don't want to tell people how to parent because I will never do that again on this podcast.
Started today, right? Yeah,
started now. Woo! Learn that lesson. But yeah, we learned that that whole off-brand trick real quick with the formula, with the formula shit. On the second go around though.
Yeah, see, all right, so this is your first one, right?
First one, yeah.
All right, so usually with the first one, you always go with the fucking the brand name shit because you want to be extra careful. Usually it takes to the second one to realize that all that shit is the same.
Yeah.
But you learned early.
That's
good
but
shit.
like, all the shit though, like we was holding on to like certain things. Like man, we gonna get them other. We gonna stick with the Pampers.
Yeah.
Hey nigga, I stuck with Pampers and Loves.
Hey, look, nah, no need.
Yeah.
The parent choices.
Well, we went Huggies. We went Huggies. We switched to Huggies on the Pampers. So what was it? Baby shower. You know, I ain't had nothing to do with that. The wife put all the stuff on the thing.
Yeah.
And it was the little fancy, little sensitive skin stuff.
Right.
It was like,
right.
that wasn't working.
Fragrance free, like
that wasn't working out. So we switched to Huggies. At least that was like, right in the middle where it's like they durable, good price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's right.
And
it's
working.
not generic, but it's
we went for like the Target brand.
Right.
Trash. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Sorry, Target.
Hey,
didn't work.
Did you try the Walmart brand?
No. See?
Nigga, Walmart is worse than Target.
Hey, look.
Nigga, if Target don't work, Walmart definitely ain't working.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you two things. We get the Walmart formula, Parents' Choice, and we get the Walmart Pampers. Now, hey, we get the Walmart Pampers because we started with the Pampers because we did Pampers with the first one. Pampers with the second one was not working out.
Yeah,
this motherfucker kept coming out them joints.
Nigga, like, Loves, nigga.
And then we went to Loves.
I heard Loves.
Loves was treated ass for that one. It was not. Yeah, it wasn't the thing. He was pissing out them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I heard Loves, but I just don't catch
pissing out the Loves.
I don't catch it.
Yeah, we went to the Huggies. The Huggies was cool for a minute, but the Huggies was just like, every now and again you might catch one, and it would come out different out the bottom of the leg, not even out the back. Because the Huggies was extra tall on the back, but on the leg, on the cuff, that area shit was shooting out.
Yeah.
And so then we was like, you know what? Fuck it. Hey, look, we might go back to I had to go back to the Pampers. But then we was like, you know what? Let's try the Parents' Choice joints. Let's just try them. Try them. Got the little package of the motherfuckers, the little package. We like this gonna be a 10? This gonna be an L. This gonna be an L we finna catch right quick, but all right, fuck it up. Motherfuckers kind of good. The 20-pack. Right now, we ain't graduated from the 20-pack, but at this point, we buy like 3 20-packs at a time. Because the motherfuckers has been
y'all need to commit, man.
Dependable.
Man, I mean, if you buy 3 20-packs, you might as well go and get the 56.
Hey, look, when you fuck with cheap shit, you don't know how the cheap bulk shit work. Like the bulk shit might get packed on a different day. Like they might slide a couple weeks, so you don't know. So hey, look, it's not enough of a benefit price wise to go with a big like whole 80 case. Right. At least this way, if we got like one, it might be like one of the. It's better in our minds this way, but still, like hey try the Parents' Choice joints. Right. The motherfuckers might rock with you a little bit. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
I never went. I went Loves with the diapers, but I went fucking Sam's Club with the formula. That generic shit, Nick, formula is expensive as fuck.
Oh, it costs.
That's why I couldn't wait till we get to the goddamn powder shit. Nigga, that shit was efficient than a motherfucker. Nigga, them fucking big ass cans, 2 weeks,
hey.
$23.
Hey,
man,
it motherfuckers will help,
man.
So after you,
I bet y'all didn't think this was gonna turn into a black dad's talking
hey,
about
look, look, black man parent too,
right?
That's a segment. We gonna chop that up, put that out there. Yeah. Hey, black man's guide on parenting. Yeah. So anyway, after you started getting like 6 continuous hours of sleep at a time,
exactly.
You started focusing back on the music.
Yeah, it's funny because what happened was when the wife was pregnant, we both said like, "What's one thing you want to do, or get started at least before he gets here?" So she was like 8 months, 8.5 months, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I need to go in the studio and get a jump start on recording. So this song that I just dropped now, 6 months later, clearly that lets you know what it is. Right. Was the first song that I did start. So I got a gang of songs now since he been here. So I'm ready. It's gonna be an EP coming, but Love Music is just setting the tone for where we going.
So once you decided I need to get back in the studio. This was the first thing, and then that's just
Exactly.
kicked it off. And then,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always like to set the tone. I like to, you know what I mean? So like
Hey, look, not for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get why you made that song around that point in time in life.
exactly. Well, yeah. So so speaking to that though,
Everybody don't know what 8 months mean.
I like to say, see, exactly. Yeah, everybody don't know what. Yeah. So that was the whole vibe. Yeah. So if you ever been there before, like you know that vibe. So
yeah.
I always, like I said, I always like to set the tone for where I'm going musically.
Right.
For all the people that follow me, that's been rocking with me, and even for the new people to know, okay, this is what I'm trying to say. So love music is what I'm trying to say. It's the vibe, it's the feeling. It's the sound of love making, basically.
Right.
So it's that vibe. So that's what we're going.
And this is like real, actual R&B. Like I can actually sing R&B, not the bullshit that's coming out now where it's like all just like monotone ass one note.
Nah,
your shit is actually real R&B music.
no, yeah. So let me say this.
Talk about
I get down like that. I have that background. I'm a singer at the end of the day. So like I'm gonna say this. I've been compared to Joe. And that's, come on, dog. I've been compared
Yo, this is
to
a big
Tank.
rich town.
I've been compared.
No, not that way. We're gonna get into that later.
I was gonna act like I ain't hear that.
But
I just come from the
vocally, I heard
vocally.
Joe,
Vocally.
like listen to some of your
Yeah.
music. I heard
That didn't make it better.
I
That didn't make it better at all.
I can hear like Joe.
Influences,
Yeah.
influences. Put it that way. So yeah, it's real R&B, but then at the same time, it does carry a relevant sound for where music is for the vibe that's going on. Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah. So
Man.
all right. So love music.
I fucks
You wrote
with it.
that?
yes, I did every word.
That's dope.
Of course he wrote it.
I live it.
He
Actually.
told you when he wrote it.
All right. And so like, do you write most of your songs?
I write them all, dog. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I write them all.
That's what's up.
Straight up.
A lot.
You typically pull from like life when you write.
I'll put it this way, dog. Honestly, at this point, with everything going on in my life, the studio is my getaway. That's when I'm able to think and open my mind. So I just went today, and I cranked out another one, and I say it like this: like I go there to create. So I go there. I might have tracks from different producers, or whatever the case is, and I don't have nothing. It's coming. You know, just so, I go in the booth and just
it's like
go.
like the Fortress of Solitude in a sense. You get your mind right, and then you get to like build on your shits.
Yeah, no, most definitely. So like I go to the studio and go from scratch.
Oh, so you don't write before you go to the studio?
Not at this point.
And then like $100 I get this in one take. Oh,
I don't get it in one. I don't get it in one. I don't get it in one take. But what happens is I'll fly through the whole track and just lay what I feel, lay what comes to me. Because like music is already written, dog. It's already written. If you sitting around thinking, that's to any artist or whatever, any creator. If you sitting around thinking, trying to put something together, like you, in my opinion, I feel like you forcing it versus putting what's inside of you. So like you say, okay, my wife is 8 months and I'm going to the studio saying, oh, let me get back in the music. Let me yada yada yada. I was wrecking my brain at home. Trying to write, trying to think, it don't work like that. I gotta put together a crib.
Yeah, right.
I'm not thinking about music and making a song, so I had to go to the studio to get away. And when I'm there, I just jump in the booth and you lay what comes and you say, oh, I like that line. I like that line. Let's put it together. Yada yada yada. Here's the hook. Here's the vibe. I knew love music was what I wanted to do, but the actual song, it just
the way it came together
happens, you just vibe and you say
you
what
feel it in and you take pause.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna keep that. Nah, scratch that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And my stuff comes from everything. It comes from mostly where I am now, but even just my experiences in general, like just who I am. So my music is always gonna say who I am.
All right, and all right. So love music. That's the new one.
Yeah.
And before that, you had I See You Now. Now you say you're working on the EP, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So is I See You Now, is that gonna be on the EP, or is that just or is the EP just a bunch of new music?
So the EP is going to be a bunch of new music.
All right.
I got like 5 or 6 songs now that I just need to get mixed up,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll be out in probably another month in like November. So like I See You Now, songs like that, those are couple years, right?
Yeah, that was a couple years
at least
ago,
2 years ago. So that was like me. I was coming off of Sunday Best, the gospel show, BT.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that too.
Yeah, my bad. So I was coming off of that show. So that was a whole different vibe. I was more so like inspirational, just I was talking about, I see you now as saying, when I look around the world, I see that there's a God and God is real in my life. So, you know what I mean? So those are certain statements that I like to make. Now it's like, I'm a married man. Let's get to it.
You know
what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so
And
everything is me. You know what I mean? What I see.
I mean, this is just a different side. Like
Yeah.
you can talk about that aspect of your life, and then you turn around and talk about a whole other aspect of your life
Exactly.
in a melodic way.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I mean, grown folks gotta be grown folks at a point in time.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
What Steve Harvey say? Where all these little Christians come from? Like,
All these
y'all
old
don't wanna
Christians,
talk
you
about it.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like,
Well, but act like, hey,
Come on, man.
it is what it is. Hey, I
All right,
fuss
so,
with it.
but yeah.
All right, so you was on Sunday's Best.
Yes, sir.
All right, how long ago was that?
That was 2013, 2014.
2014.
But it took off, man.
Yeah.
After that, yeah.
Yeah. Saw the audition. Audition was dope.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And you made it to what? Top 10?
Come on,
Top
man.
10.
Come on, top 10.
Run them stats. Top
Top
10.
10.
Top
Top
10
10.
out of 15,000.
Hey,
Out
look.
of 15.
So yeah. So if you ask me if I could, not you, but if you ask me if I could sing or if I sing for real, I went on a gospel
Hey, look.
singing competition.
First of all, ain't no auto tune on none of that shit.
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
dog.
yeah. And he don't sing. He sang.
Sang.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, it don't count unless a motherfucker throw a garment at you like that can injure you.
You know,
If you don't get a shoe,
whoa, that can injure
if you don't get a random set of keys thrown at you, I'd have been in open mics and seen motherfuckers throw hellacious shit. People will go all out and start. Hey, look, sing some Babyface at open mic around some black people and see the variety of shit that get thrown at you, and if it hurt if it connect.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I saw motherfuckers throw cocktail straws.
Motherfuckers getting here with garter belts.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm talking. You think motherfuckers throw lingerie? People ain't even think. The shit be reactionary. That's that 5 heartbeats. I plan to do this shit. Took the motherfuckers off all pretty and got them to you.
They probably came
Black
with you,
people. Black people throw what's in their hand.
Yeah, even if it's a good thing though, they throw what's in their hand.
You get a shoe thrown at you because them motherfuckers just got through dancing. And then you hit a note and they like, oh motherfucker. What the? Hey, look. That's what the fuck happened. That's just
Right.
that's soul for anybody else that's listening that don't really connect to it.
Uh-huh.
That's what soul do to you. That's what
Yeah.
soul do to you. It take over your motherfucking body and make you act retarded as hell and do things that you would never do, like wag fingers in faces of children. Maybe, I don't know. No.
Right. No, but that's the answer, man. We got soul over here, dog. We got soul. Soul. Yeah.
That shit connect. And then motherfuckers just I saw that shit when the first time I saw somebody throw some shit at a person singing, because they never did this shit in my church. But we went to the Cotton Club one night. I don't know if it was the first night we went. Well, we was
Are you
there.
comparing your church to the Cotton Club?
No, I'm not at all. I'm saying the first time I saw motherfuckers throw shit at people in real life.
You talking about the Cotton Club or
The- 22nd.
in Michigan?
Motherfucker, I'm talking about me. So the one on Michigan, motherfucker. How old do you think? You my age, motherfucker.
Hey, that nigga was not at Ray's Boom Boom Room.
Right. No, where? I'm talking about here.
I
Cotton
just asked
Club.
the question, motherfucker. You talking about the Cotton Club?
All right, I'm talking about the Cotton Club here
Michigan.
on Michigan.
The
Motherfucker
South
just be
Side.
fucking with you. Anyway, so we was in there for the first time, and the motherfucker threw fucking lowball glass at a motherfucker.
Damn.
And hey, look, the shit was disruptive. But I think they knew that they could do it because the shit didn't break. Because the motherfuckers was plastic at that point. There. That might have been a checkerboard, actually.
I'm not taking no gigs at the Cotton Club.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Well, them motherfuckers ain't open no more.
Okay, right.
Hey,
That might have been the
Clearly.
checkerboard where they had the plastic glass they threw at a motherfucker.
On 67.
Where was that? No, not that one. No, not the old one. Again,
Shit.
the new one. Motherfucker,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
your age.
I've been to both the Cotton Club and the
I'm your age as a normal individual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, you know, they don't start giving you fucking plastic cups until you reach like your 3rd or 4th drink.
I don't think you ever been to the checkerboard lounge.
Nah, I've never been to checkerboard.
Yeah, no, they starting off with
Nah.
two. Hey, you get them. It was. Hey, look, it was different. The motherfucker was Jerry Curl. Hey, this motherfucker watch baseball games on tape delay, and I don't mean like on. I mean like in the middle of winter watching Cubs games,
The checkerboard,
daytime games.
The checkerboard
on
was the first
TV.
place I've ever seen with plastic shot glasses. I'm talking like 96 though, nigga.
Well, you were a special individual.
What?
Nah, nigga,
Look,
I've been to fucking clubs, but they gave me plastic cups.
Hey,
I guess that says
Nitro used to give
hey,
plastic
Green Dolphin
Hey.
used to do that.
that
Green Dolphin gave you
that's
plastic
different,
cups. I remember that.
yeah,
Nitro
Green
used to
Dolphin
give
did,
out
but
plastic
that was
cups.
like,
But they had a hell of a what was it, Patron margarita though.
hey,
Yeah.
hey. So what are some of the what are some of the more fancy
Green
things
Dolphin.
you had thrown at you?
I'm
I know you had some shit thrown at you.
You know what? I more so have been just like fucking like violated on stage, dog.
Oh, I know you've been there too. Cause
Yeah.
I heard
You
a
was
story.
there. No, you were you.
Oh
actually
yeah,
have been there.
I've seen.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen-
basement.
Yeah, I seen in the
wild.
I seen in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be my
yeah,
thing. Like,
Yeah, violated on
typically-
stage.
They typically drop
Violated,
shit before they can
dog.
throw it at you at the basement. The basement is one of them establishments that is too bougie to learn
Yeah.
from their mistakes and stop giving motherfuckers copious amounts of alcohol and like take home porcelain tubs.
so like when you a male and you sing R&B or whatever case is, like flip the script. Remember when what's her name, Ashanti? It's a video of her. Yeah, they was throwing dollars at her on stage, and she shut the whole show down. Was like, yo, I ain't no stripper. Don't throw dollars at me. When you a male and you singing or doing whatever, it's like, dog, it's crazy.
It gets wild.
They do what they feel like doing.
What they feel, what they feel like doing, what they feel like feeling. It's like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I could. Yeah, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen to you.
I
Definitely.
tell y'all.
You witnessed it.
I've witnessed it. These motherfuckers be mad aggressive.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even know. Like you would think, honestly, in your mind, you'd be like, man, that's so. A person say, oh man, that's so cool. It's
Right.
like, no, bro, you be like, oh man.
And the first time you think it's cool, and then the first time like, no,
You be like,
Hey,
no.
look, it be the look in their eyes when they do it. They hey, look, it do.
you got
something
me
to you.
too.
It do something.
like,
No,
come on,
he got
auntie.
us also. They don't count.
dog.
It don't got that quite. It don't got quite the ring to it.
That's also.
Yeah. So I mean, but at the same time, you check it up. Like it is what it is.
Right.
You know,
Cause doing business.
I guess you call yourself appreciating what we do. So it's all, I don't ever.
At the end of the day, you be like, I made her do that shit.
Yeah,
I heard.
true.
Yeah, I feel good.
I made her lose her mind. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, is that a Fifi in the goddamn garbage in the bathroom?
What the fuck is a Fifi?
Shit. It's a prison pocket pussy made out of hospital gloves.
Oh no!
Wait.
Wow! No.
All right. So.
No. I feel the need to have to explain this, and so maybe he understand how a normal contextualization of this occurrence happens.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So when you're cleaning, like toilets and shit like that, bathroom shit, it's customary for some people to wear gloves. And then when you're done with said gloves, you take them off.
You turn them into a Fifi?
No, you just take them off. You just take them off and roll them into one another and throw them away. You just throw them away. There's no fee. I didn't. Yeah, that was. Hey, look. If you all didn't know anything about, hey, look. This shit we learned.
You just learned something.
I mean,
But hopefully now you can understand the concept of like maybe I was cleaning and then like, hey, look, I want to get bleach all over my actual hands, so I'll take this glove
That
off.
still doesn't make
and then
that any
take
less of a
glove off,
Fifi.
and then boom, and then they.
That explanation still doesn't make it any less of a Fifi.
All right. So the new EP. All right. You got a title for the new EP?
oh yeah, the Love Project.
The Love
Man.
Project.
And that's been in my. It's funny because literally that's been in my mind for 2 years. Like,
You wanted to make a love
yeah,
project.
so it's real.
Hey,
Like
so
it's that real. It's that serious. I honestly I had the vision years ago and I wrote it down. So that's just even to anybody that whatever you're trying to do, write it down.
Hold on. Was this on a vision board?
And it really wasn't. It was like the notes in my phone.
Okay. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure that you wasn't. Do you have a vision board?
Yes. Me and the wife sit down and do that every year.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep.
I get it. I caught it.
Yeah.
Him and the wife do it every year. Yeah. So
I'm with the
yeah, I
movement.
get it. I understand.
I feel like so here's the catch. You got to watch out with those vision boards. I feel like sometimes with women, it's more of like the craft side of things. Like they want to put the craft together, but I'm like we gonna do this for real. Like,
See,
There's something she want to make look pretty.
No. Vision boards are the most illogical thing ever.
I
They
get it.
make the least amount of sense of anything. It's ridiculous shit in my
Yeah.
opinion. You gonna cut up a magazine that you read regularly to make a fucking collage?
So I agree. So here's the thing: it's sitting in a room that I don't even go in our house, for real. But at the same time, though, my mind and the way my mind works and the way I can see things at the end of the day, like I know myself enough to know that everything on that list is being done though.
All right, cool. So
the board,
so-
I'm with the board.
so-
don't even really mean.
So I
Right.
just got certain questions about your vision board now. So now on the vision board, is there like is there a jet on the vision board?
No.
Okay, all right, cool.
Right. See,
I was hoping. Woo, all right, cool. Next question is there a Bentley on the vision board?
No, I actually should have put a Bentley on the vision board.
No, you
Damn,
shouldn't. You shouldn't. You
I know where this is going.
definitely shouldn't have put a Bentley on the vision board. Definitely shouldn't. I don't know anybody that has a Bentley and has a vision board with a Bentley on the vision board.
Right. I
They
agree.
already didn't have a
Motherfuckers
Bentley.
I agree.
$30,000.
No, not a Bentley from Mr. Bentley days, motherfucker. Not a Bentley that Mr. Bentley would have driven. I don't want one of those from 1973 where George and Weezy was moving on up.
That's the motherfucker that's gonna cost 1.2. Bentleys are not the luxury cars that most people think.
$30,000 for a Bentley. What year Bentley are we talking about for $30,000?
Shit, last year's.
Last year's Bentley. So what pond did they
Fam,
did they fish this motherfucker from?
do you understand why I never sold mine? Because that the next year, that's all they offered me was like $30,000.
Hey. Well, I can imagine why they would offer you that for yours. I can imagine what the fuck you did in that shit, and I imagine motherfucker poking their head in and pulling their head out. I'm like, you know what? No, hell, what the fuck did you do?
I still have all the tape and everything,
Yeah,
all over my shit.
all that.
All the wood grains still had the little plastic that
Yeah,
it come with.
I'm sure there's plastic strolled about. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I had a whole line of questions that I wanted to ask.
No,
about your vision board.
so my thing with the vision
So
thing,
what's on your vision board?
even like I said, I know the vision board is sitting in the room.
Is it like a
and
birthday wish? Like if you tell me it won't come true?
No.
Okay. I ain't
So my
You're supposed to tell people. It's about manifesting.
okay.
yeah, my vision
Look at
board
this
wasn't
reality.
even what my vision board wasn't really like. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It was more so like a what's important to me. So my wife is on the vision board. My son is on the vision board. So for me, it's like okay,
Well, that's your vision.
like
That's
be a
the vision
good,
board.
be
You
a
can't
good,
take
be
that
a good
from
husband, dude. Be a good father.
So your vision board was comprised of actionable goals.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That
You ain't got no
that you
vision.
could get without hitting the lottery.
Right. Literally, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So and the only here's my thing about the vision
Because you
board.
can't plan to hit the lottery.
I think the value
It's
in
not a goal.
the value in something like that figuratively is like the same way I said 2 years ago. I wrote down that I want to
Is
do
that
I
why you
want to
say
do
don't
a
put
project
Taylor on
called Love Music. So in the same way of me writing that, I literally wrote that vision 2 years ago. Right now, honestly, I could have said, "Well, that ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen." But here I am, two years later, and I'm like nearing pushing the green button on that. I made the first step of creating a song with that premise, and I have the rest of the body of work almost done. Honestly, essentially out of nowhere, with me going to the studio with nothing every time. You feel me?
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's not far fetched in your application,
Right?
Because you can sing, you could do this shit.
Right.
Hey, but
You
still-
didn't-
But
you
still, there's
didn't-
also the process of actually making it happen.
No,
I mean,
I'm just talking about motherfuckers. I'm just talking
So-
about motherfuckers who have hopes and dreams that they should not have.
But that's not a vision board because you don't that like your
It's a wish
vision. Your
board.
vision is for your right. Your vision is for you. So it should be you.
Shit
It should
you
be
can
everything
see-
you stand
You
for.
can see yourself actually doing.
Right, and it's also for that year. So like I've been So in terms of me with like marketing and brand and stuff that I'm trying to do now as a musician, as an artist, and as a brand, I've been sitting and talking with different people, like different experts in different fields, whatever, whether it be like, let's just say like social media marketing, different things like that. Because I'm actually studying that at Columbia College now.
Oh shit.
So yeah. So when I sit down with these people, they ask me, because they're basically trying to get my business. So they ask me, a year from now, what would you like to accomplish? And when I run those things back to them, they're trying to see, and if they're honest, if this is realistic, if they can realistically, if my number one, if my goals are realistic, number one, and then it's like if they fit in the framework of potentially making those things happen. So to me, that's what a vision board should be. You should be able to say, okay, this year, I'm looking at 2019, or at this point, we're looking at 2020. What do I wish to accomplish in 2020?
And what can you
actually make happen? Now, some of those things you do need to leave. I believe you need to leave some room for those strikes of luck or whatever you want to call it. But it should be actionable things that you can do throughout the course of the year to reach whatever that goal is.
If it all comes together, man, I can do this.
Yeah.
Not if, man, Joe, if
I get lucky.
Bentley, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
If I grow 4 inches and man,
I could go to the league.
Right. Like it's not. Hey, look,
but it's people like that.
You're 27.
It's people like
that. It's not gonna happen.
It's people like that are literally
open tryouts for the Bulls for to get it.
Bro, I think it's something mental, bro. Like for real, like cats really be on that. Like, I'm finna be the best rapper in the world. And it's like, yeah, that could happen, but you're not.
Probably
right. And you're not.
Probably
you're like,
not.
Yeah.
And you are in no position.
You're not finna do anything to make that happen.
Right.
And there are ways to make that happen.
At least not.
If you could do all those things in a year, then go ahead.
Right.
But you're not.
I'm not even gonna say that you couldn't be the best rapper. My thing is that you probably won't happen rapping about the things you're rapping about.
Right. That aren't true. Right?
I'm not a dream crusher, but hey, look, you should probably like understand that you're now 34.
Damn, I'll be 34 in a month.
Some things have passed you. Like you can't rap about the same things that these 18-year-olds are rapping about.
That's
a
real point though. I'll be 34 in a month, and that's when I'm dropping the project on my birthday, November 20th.
But
November 20th.
I say that to say this. This is why I fuck with your song.
I appreciate it.
Cause I can relate to it in a way, not because I'm not putting my age on you because I'm old and you might not be yet. I don't know what your industry age is.
I don't got one. Mine is life. I'm 33.
Well, like, hey, yo, look, I'm 33 and it's black 33. So like it average out to like
you go to a white
average out to like a white like 24, 22-ish. I can pull. You know what I'm saying? Like you put me around some Caucasian 22-year-olds right there. Like I'm in the demographic.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, hey, look. No, yeah, like, like I fuck with it because it's like it's grown up. It's an adult song, but it ain't. It's also not like some extra acoustic bill with the shit, and I ain't hit a Jodeci beat.
Exactly.
You ain't use the Jodeci drums in that motherfucker. Not saying anything wrong with Jodeci drums, because I know KC be having free time, so I don't want to offend that motherfucker because he'll knock on your door.
True indeed.
Hey, look.
Drums to have a fucking beat. There's a
It's feel to them, but you can't do Jodeci drums now. Like you gotta do Jodeci. Can't be. Nah. I don't want to hit him now. I want to hit him then.
I feel like real R&B.
Jodeci, Jagged Edge, like you said, you can't pull that right now.
No. Oh, they drum kit. It's a whole package of drum sounds they have, not just the 808. It's like a whole bunch of shit to go.
It's included.
Yeah, it's in there. But it's a kit. It's a whole package of just Jodeci sounds. And you know Jodeci music when you hear it. But I said that to try to give you a little bit of time to pull it up so we can hear it.
I already got to pull it up.
Yeah.
I already have it ready.
Hey, look, so we can hear a little bit of. I'm gonna let you throw to it.
Yeah.
We never played 2 songs before, by the way. This is the first.
We played 2 songs.
We're about to play the second song, nigga.
Stop interrupting.
What? Nigga, the intro is the fucking first
song,
nigga.
Hey, look, I can't slow down for him to catch up.
Right.
But you gotta.
Yeah.
You got it in there.
Love music. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Right,
I'm gonna let him throw to it. And then we
ahead.
hear some of it, and then we're gonna come back and get into these topics for the night.
Yeah, Jamel Lewis music everywhere, y'all. Love music is on the way. Love music and the Love Project is coming. Love music.
All right, here you go.
I think about it every day. I need it, I don't wanna wait. Ooh, you're like a song in my head now. And you know I like it when you get excited. And I'ma have you singing like all night long, sounding like yeah. And ain't nothing wrong if it's your favorite song. Baby, turn it on. I wanna feel your love all night long. When we make love music, love music, love music, love music, love music. Give you what you deserve, give you what you deserve. I'll show you just what you worth, I'll show you what you is worth. Cause to me, girl, you're perfect, oh yeah. I put in work, just let me go to work. Oh, love music, 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 love music.
Like if I did something like this, I would be. I'd be like, some stuff I'm gonna share. I share everything on Instagram and Facebook. I'd be like, do I want to share this?
We still record.
Yep. All right, so that was love music.
Love music.
Love
All right,
music.
Jamel.
Yep.
Check us out. Hey,
Jamel
would you
Michael
sell
Lewis.
that? Would you sell that song?
I would lease it.
I would sell it. I would definitely sell it.
Well, yeah. Now let me say this.
I would sell that motherfucker to Chris Brown.
Oh, it's
To
Take that
industry
motherfucker up
artist?
2 octaves, change the beat. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah. Let me not say something is not for sale. Like, there is no, you don't get that.
You own that beat?
I know the producer very well.
Does he own the beat?
Yes, he does.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no samples or anything.
And he would, and
You
he
don't
would,
know that.
and he would sell it before I would. So we're clear.
I mean,
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I follow. I totally follow.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
That was love music.
But it's not sold yet. So you can stream it.
Right.
Stream it,
Yeah,
download
stream
it.
shit on
You can
Tidal.
download it. Yeah.
And if we sell it,
Tidal,
forget you heard it.
Spotify.
Right, tell Chris Brown you never heard it.
Spotify, Apple, Google Music, everywhere.
Yes, sir. See, I appreciate that, man.
That shit is dope.
Love music, love
That
music.
shit is dope. And that's off the Love Project EP.
Yeah, it's on the way.
All right.
Jamel Lewis music. Yep.
All right, so the
Yeah.
Love Project EP. How many other songs you putting on that?
Man, we got. I need to cut it off because the EP, like, I can't give you like.
EP has
you
a
get-
lot of songs.
You give me
Right.
a motherfucker
I got
like
six.
six
I got
songs.
7 at the most.
Right.
7 at the most.
I have 6.
You can go to 5.
So I have to cut. No, I'm gonna go with 6 because I have 6 very, very, very strong songs.
I fuck with it.
But one thing I did do with keeping up with the music industry, they're about like 3-minute songs. Like that song right there was 2.5 minutes. Yeah. So
2:11, something
like
that.
Hey,
most of the songs are like
Oh, that
2
was
to
the
3
whole
minutes.
song?
Yeah,
Shout
those are-
out to Kanye.
See,
Yeah,
and
so
Changing the culture.
hey, but R&B, cause I noticed that
Definitely need
like
another
most of your
verse on it.
songs are like
No.
less than 4 minutes.
it doesn't need
That's
another
how
verse.
it's going now.
Repeat it. Like repeat. Just play it again.
Play it again.
Stream it
Done.
again.
Get in,
Play it
get out.
again. Play it
You gotta
again.
listen. You gotta listen to albums now. Listen
If you liked it, play it again.
what was old girl who just had an album full of like, was it Summer Walker had a whole bunch of 3-minute, 2-minute joints?
Could have been whatever she did. It was joints.
She was
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
in that.
But that's what That's what the
No, that's the
industry is
wave. That's
shifting
what's
towards.
happening.
Motherfuckers is
And
doing these
it's
short
going
songs.
back to that.
I just saw a post today that said in 2065, songs would be 30 seconds.
Nah, but it's going.
I hope not,
It's
but-
cyclical.
Right. Yeah, because
the cycle is shorter than that, though.
Right. No, so
'Cause
even
motherfuckers used to. Kanye had a sample in the song.
that
Motherfuckers
stupid
said,
ass goddamn runaway song.
but
That was 9 minute
what
song.
what it say though? What the sample say though?
Boom,
Nah, not that
Boom.
one. Nah. This
Boom.
shit that said, nah, hold on,
Boom.
nah, keep that to
Boom.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. The song need to be more than that. Cut it off. That's what the sample said. Because that's what back in the day, motherfuckers was making songs that length.
Yeah. In the 60s, it was like 2 minutes, 2:30 seconds,
And then
2:33
motherfuckers
minutes,
made-
like
then motherfuckers
Temptation,
started
Smokey.
like,
They
yeah,
tried to
Sam,
make a-
Sam Cooke and them songs was like, bro, they was in and out, dog.
I'm done. Fire up the next one. That's
Yep.
what it was.
I like
And now
that.
it's going back to that.
I like that.
See, but it's like I like that, but then I also like the 80s with like fucking R&B songs was 5 minutes. It was verse. No, it was intro. Then it was verse. Then it was hook. Then it was verse. Then it was hook. Then it was bridge. Then it's bridge. Then it's hook. Then it's bridge. Again,
reprisal.
then it's
So
hook.
here-
And then it fade out.
here's the balance.
Could that have been the technology though? Why all those songs was 2 minutes back then?
Nah, because they could have made them longer if they wanted
They
to.
could have made a whole room full of real. Yeah, they could have.
Yeah, it wasn't the whole room though. The real-
Yeah, I'm exaggerating.
Okay,
Yeah.
with the real one that big. That wasn't the
They
reason
could
why
have made
they,
a
that wasn't the
45 inch.
that wasn't
yes.
the reason why they cut because they was recording long songs before that. They were recording classical music of 10, 12 minute songs. It's recording concertos. Like they was doing that. The technology existed. So it was not a function of the technology. It was a function of the stylizing of the music.
So if we take that same song
Mhm.
and that song was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, like so many people would be out my head
Hey, look,
and
real
wouldn't
talk.
even get through the song.
Right.
That's just the reality.
I feel you, like with this song. I feel you because I feel like you got everything out in that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I fucks with it on that song. So I get what you're saying with that.
I fuck with it from an ego standpoint of man, Joe, I can get through like 7 songs. I gave you 7 songs worth as opposed to gave you 3.5 songs worth.
Yeah, like
It's different.
five
It's different. It's
years,
different.
5 to 10 years ago,
That's my
you would
stamina
have
nowadays.
done an EP with 4 songs, and each song would have been
Everybody ain't catch
4
that.
plus
5
minutes.
long.
Yeah,
Nah, they went over y'all head. Y'all ain't catch that. Y'all hear.
I hope that don't go over y'all head.
Y'all,
We
y'all,
say,
y'all
2
catch it on the
times.
recording.
I really didn't hear what you said.
Y'all, you catch it on the recording.
All right.
Yeah, but nah, I mean that's just what music is going back to. I think.
Right.
And then you got live. You got live. Like I do reprises. I have fun. I do. You know what I mean? Like you come see me live, and it'll be crazy. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see all that. I did a song today, and the song that it made me think about was Usher. 7 o'clock on the dot. In my drop top. Like so, when I do the song live, I'm going into that. I'm already knowing. I recorded the song today, and I'm already knowing. Like when I do this song live, I'm going straight into the Usher. I got a real pretty little. Like I'm going right there, and I know it's gonna go ham.
Right.
We might be on that. We might be on that for 10 minutes, but I ain't gonna like. But the song is 3 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel you. Yeah.
We got a comment from Zay. He said songs are shorter now because motherfuckers got to get them streaming numbers up.
See.
And I understand that from a business aspect as well. Like if I give you 12 minute joints, or if I give you 12 1-minute joints, it's counting per time you do it, not how long you do it, I think.
Yeah, and if I give you so even breaking down one song, if I give you a 5-minute song and you're programmed to watch, you barely watch a minute long video on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. I'm studying marketing. So even when I post my videos, dog, I'm putting a little bar at the bottom that shows you how long the video is gonna go, how long you got to watch till it cuts off. Just because if I show you, I
peeped that shit.
Yeah, I got subtitles.
I thought it did it on his own. I was trying to get rid of it and it wouldn't go nowhere.
No, I got subtitles so that
I kept clicking
because I watch videos without listening to them.
Right.
Like you can send me some right now and say, man, it's the funniest ish ever, and I'll be like, okay, cool. But if you hit the volume, it's like I don't even want to hear it. So I put subtitles on my videos. So even if you don't, bro, to this song, I have subtitles on there. So even if you don't want to hear the song, you want to watch the video, you can read the song. Like you got to do, you got to do all those things. Think about all the videos that we watch. You see, you're going to read the tagline that they add at the top of it. You're going to read the subtitles they got at the bottom, or you might not even watch it. So like attention these days, dog. Like, so even with music, if I give you a 5-minute song, you're going to stop listening after a minute and then you ain't going to go to my next song. But if my song is 2 minutes, you might listen to the whole song. You're going to be like, okay, what else he got? What else he got? So I got another 2-minute song for you. I got another 3-minute song for you. If I give you a 10-minute song, you're going to hear that and you're going to move on.
You have to prepare for stupidity.
Because you don't got it.
Hey, I might accidentally listen to your album twice.
I'm trying to tell you.
And it ain't because of the music.
Because it's going to be 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes.
But like,
and then like, hey,
I'm going to give you a vibe. So we vibing.
I love Tiana Taylor album.
Mm-hmm.
That shit quick to the motherfucker.
Nigga,
but I accidentally listen to it. Shit. I like all of it except for Work This Pussy. I skip that one every time. So to me, her album got like 6 songs.
But I'm talking about like the fucking good music shit. You like all of that shit. I liked
all the albums except for the Ye and Cudi album. I didn't really dig that one too tough. Mm-hmm. But I fucked with Pusha T album. I fucked with Tiana album. I fucked with Ye album. Mm-hmm. And I didn't fuck with Common album either, really. But not Common. Nas. No. I ain't really fuck with Nas album. But I ain't really heavy into Nas like that either. Even though I don't think the Nas fans really fuck with it either. But no, Nas fans are some fickle motherfuckers because they act like they like Nas, but they really don't like Nas.
No, they like
old Nas. Annoying as shit.
They like old Nas.
Nas is Nas. Nas today is Nas too, motherfucker. That's also Nas. So just say you don't fuck with Nas, you just fuck with those 2 albums.
I'm classic Nas, yeah. I'm classic Nas.
Just say you fuck with 2 Nas albums and keep it pushing. You don't fuck with Nas.
Nah, nigga, because Nas from the Bravehearts album ain't Nas from Illmatic.
That's Nas.
It's 2 different niggas. 2 different niggas.
To be Nasir then, you gotta be Nasir now.
Now look to that point though, because I'm one of the ones that'll beat my chest and say, man, I was rocking with Nas when it was Nas versus Jay-Z. But it's like,
also Nas lost that battle.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like Nas from
it's all good.
Nas from Live from the Barbecue is a whole different nigga.
But at the same time, so okay, I was Nas when it was Nas versus Jay-Z. I just made my pick. I ain't even know who won the battle. I get you on the battle.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, it's the same thing where like I picked Kobe when it was literally Kobe and T-Mac. It was like Kobe or T-Mac. I picked Kobe. So I feel like, hey, I won. I picked Kobe. But it's like T-Mac was still T-Mac. Yeah. It just didn't didn't go his way.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Real quick question though. When it was Kobe and Eddie Jones, who'd you pick?
Come on. Come on.
No, real talk. This lets me know certain things about it. It was Kobe and Eddie Jones. Who'd you pick?
I'm gonna be honest, because I was an Eddie Jones fan.
Exactly.
I was an Eddie Jones fan.
Exactly.
I was like, whoa, what's happening?
Right. Why are they trading?
What's happening?
Why they trading Eddie? Eddie the man.
The bogus thing, you knew it was real because the same thing, I was still diehard Eddie Jones. The same thing happened in Miami with D Wade. D Wade was next. Eddie Jones, remember? Eddie Jones went from the Lakers to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
And D Wade came up. I'm like, why does this keep happening to my guy?
It was just way quicker for Eddie.
Yeah, so it was like
Charlotte or some shit.
Yeah, he literally did, and you have to say, you know what? That's just who Eddie Jones is. You know, he not Kobe, he not D Wade.
He is the guardian to greatness.
Yeah, Eddie guardian. Yeah, he's holding the spot. Right.
Eddie Jones taught a lot of motherfuckers. You know what?
Yeah,
I could be wrong about shit.
Yeah. No, I was an Eddie Jones fan. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, like, so the league started last night.
Ooh, yeah,
man,
season started.
We ain't getting no Zion, but we got plenty of other shit. So, we transitioning. We got. Did y'all see any of this shit happen last night?
I watched some of the New Orleans Toronto game. I watched the beginning of the fucking Lakers and Clippers, and then I just stopped giving a fuck.
Man, Joe, I took my.
Hey, AD looks good in LA.
He don't though.
But he do.
He don't though. He disappears. I thought it was Kyle Kuzma like 4 times down the court.
Kyle Kuzma didn't play.
Exactly.
So I was saying this to my guy because I was saying I was watching the preseason. You know, some people don't count preseason. So I was watching the preseason, and I was looking at AD, and he had a game where he even dropped 30 or something. But even when I looked at the 30, I was saying it was like running the lane. It was easy stuff, which is cool because he hasn't always gotten easy stuff for his career.
Let's keep it real. He
But
got garbage buckets.
Yeah, thank you.
Garbage
That's
buckets.
exactly what I said. Actually, I said it was garbage buckets. It was just around the rim, around the basket. Yeah. And I was like, that's not gonna be good because he's only making AD plays on this team like twice a game. Like he's doing phenomenal things only like twice in the game now. It's different, dog. When you play with LeBron, it's a whole different offensive scheme, dog.
No. I watched I think I watched like the first half of the game because I stopped giving a fuck. But like the game went through AD.
No,
like,
they passed the ball to AD and he passed it to some other motherfuckers.
No,
he wasn't making incredible pass. It wasn't nothing. It was nothing. He got hockey assists last night, G.
Nigga, I watched the fucking first quarter.
Okay, I the whole game.
What was his stat line? Because I don't even know.
He had like
I don't
20,
even know.
He had like 20 and 15.
It wasn't significant.
Maybe 29.
It wasn't.
Put it like this. What's old boy that just came from Toronto? Danny Green.
Right. Yep.
Leading scorer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Danny Green was the leading scorer.
Wide open shots.
Put it this way. Let's be real. Let's look at the Clippers. They was extremely a solid team. Defensively crazy overall, but like they didn't even have the two heads of the monster yesterday. They only had what's the name? They only had Kawhi. They didn't even have the other monster, and they beat LeBron and AD.
Hey, this shit did even look close. When I was
why the fuck do they have so many goddamn centers?
So that's a good thing
because AD doesn't want to play center.
He's not a center.
He's not. He's a power forward. He's 6'9".
He's not even a power forward.
Yes, he is.
That motherfucker want to be a point or a two guard half the damn time.
He you know why?
Real talk.
Because he can.
Because
he used to be able to do that. It's different now.
6'3" Simeon.
But you not no more. Stop dribbling.
And he can still do that shit.
But not like that though.
Hold on. You think AD had a bad game?
No, not a bad game. Not a good game either. He had a lot of stats.
He had a lot of stats.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot of nigga, they gave I watched this nigga get the ball 4 different times in a row. They get it. Yep. They gave this nigga the ball, cleared out. Niggas got 2 buckets and drew a foul.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened when you watch the whole game. They get that motherfucker the ball, not on the post, outside of the post, where he got to front up to the basket and not drive and not make a move and not create shit. Pass the ball, then pass the ball to another motherfucker, and that motherfucker might score.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis are 2 of the best, at least 5 players in this league. They should have won last night, dog.
They came back, got the lead.
They should have dominated, and they should have won.
They had it, and the Clippers was like, "Nope, we got this shit. Don't worry about it."
I said 2 of the best 5, but they not.
I don't know about 2 of the best 5 because
who the top 5?
Name 5 players better than. I ain't gonna even say LeBron better than Anthony Davis. Name 5.
All right, so LeBron, Harden, Greek Freak, Giannis.
I mean, this is your list. I could disagree. This is your list. Cool.
Steph, probably Westbrook.
No,
man, Joe. All right, cool. That's yours. You saying Westbrook? That's what you getting. How many people do you name before you get to Anthony Davis?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. So he's like 6. So
7.
arguably top 5. Like, let's just stop bullshitting.
I think it's clear cut. I don't think he's better than any of those players.
I don't think any of those players are clear cut better than him.
So with that said, even if that's the case, let's say he's 6 or 7 to you, and LeBron is 1, 2, or 3. We can leave it at that. And Kawhi is 1, 2, or 3, whatever the case is. Lakers should win that game last night.
I don't think 2 beats 5. Like,
do we ever give it credit for just being basketball?
Huh?
No.
Yeah, we do. That's why.
There's no way that they should have beat them.
That's why one player can change the entire game.
One player can change.
So why are we focusing on that they should have beat
a game? One player can't win a game.
Because one player can impact the game more significantly in basketball than any other sport.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, why are we bogged down on that they should have beat them?
Because they have 2 of the best 5 players in the league, and
after you said that, it's still just basketball. One player, you just said one player could negate all of that. Any given night.
But you have two of the best, one of what you argue to be the best. And the other team had one of their two co-best players, with Kawhi probably being the better of the two, maybe.
Absolutely.
But it was Kawhi versus LeBron and AD, and Kawhi came out on top.
No, it wasn't Kawhi versus LeBron and AD.
That's what it boiled
It
down
was
to.
Kawhi and the rest of his team.
They had
versus
they had
AD
60
and
off,
LeBron,
they had
the rest of
60
their
off
team.
the bench. Definitely, yeah. And the Lakers had 19 off the bench.
Nigga, 12 beats 5. 12 definitely beats 2.
Yeah, but this is basketball.
This is basketball.
This is basketball. You got LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Straight
you
up.
shouldn't be able to stop
Straight up.
them
If you go to a basketball court and it could be a pickup game, but you got a cat out there that's like, I'm just saying, just like the Anthony Davis that's at the rec, or the LeBron that's at the rec. If you pick that person up on your team, you winning, dog.
Yeah, you winning in the
You
game
should
at 32.
win. But you should win though.
You're not winning in a game to 120.
If you got in the game with 48,
if you got two decent squads, you got two decent squads with solid players that's gonna make the right play, that's gonna make the open shot, that's gonna grab the rebounds, yada yada yada. Everybody knows how to play basketball. And then you say this one guy or whatever the case is the best, like astronomically the best out of everybody. Bro, his team gotta win.
All right.
And if his
team gotta win.
If his team don't win, it's gotta be close.
Hold on.
It's gotta be close.
Hold
But
on.
given the fact that you got that guy,
You got two of those
and
guys.
you got another guy that's like that.
All right, hold on. Let me put it to you like this. All right, so everybody on the court, 1 through 24. The Lakers have 1 and 3. The Clippers have 2. The 4, 5, 6,
Nope.
7.
Nope.
So you saying stack the teams up? The Clippers, you picking
The Lakers
Clippers
have
guys.
the Lakers have 2 of the best 3 players on the court, but the Clippers have 4
The
of the
other 8.
best 7 players, 5 of the best 8, 6 of the best 9.
There's
I get
10.
it.
There's 10 players out there. You saying the Clippers got the best? Okay.
I mean,
To your point was probably proven yesterday. If that's your point,
Yeah.
you proved your point yesterday.
Yeah, Lakers got 2 great players.
I'm disappointed in the Lakers.
I don't know if I'm disappointed in them because
the Lakers underperformed.
And their stars. I'm disappointed in their stars.
They did what they're going to do. What I am saying, my argument is this: the players that we are evaluating at that level, as a consensus, they shouldn't be there. AD shouldn't be there, in my opinion. I understand that he is. And that's why I give away to the argument that he is, because most motherfuckers I talk to will be like, "Nah, he supposed to be there. You stupid as fuck. Shut the fuck up."
Well, you say he shouldn't be so high?
He shouldn't.
Okay, yeah.
Because basketball.
No, when you go through the names,
basketball is a sport in which one player impacts it the most. And you got 2 of those players. Those 2 players, they're evaluated at that. I don't think the valuation is accurate.
I think the valuation is pretty fucking accurate.
I think AD is overrated. I think AD is overrated, and I think LeBron is overrated.
So where's the drop off with that? Because I agree with what you're saying in the sense of, like you say, if you look at it, even, let's just say on paper, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, damn, you shouldn't lose. Put it that way, because y'all are 2 of considered the top 5 players in the league in some consideration. But then at the same time, what I'm saying is yes, but when you start out, there's something to say about chemistry in that whole team, because when you start out with a Steph, that's that 1, 2, or 3 kind of guy, or 4 or 5 kind of guy at this point to some, and then you even say like him and Clay were the foundation. And Clay is not a top 5 player in the league. Right. But when you put them together, what can you do with that?
And not only that, not only is it those 2, but it's those 2 in that system. Like, right. I think if you put Steph and Clay, like in fucking, like say for instance, in fucking Chicago, or in fucking Minnesota, or in fucking Utah, in any other fucking system, it doesn't work that way.
They're not gonna win like they win.
But with Steve Kerr, the fucking offense, because when fucking Mark Jackson was there, they was all right, but they wasn't what Steve Kerr made them, because Steve Kerr came in and put in an offense that worked best for what these motherfuckers do.
Let's be clear. Steve Kerr didn't make them anything. Steve Kerr got the benefit of a Draymond Green that wasn't really there when Mark Jackson had him. He also didn't have the same Steph that he had and he also
Oh,
had
he
the
had the
play.
same step.
He was putting it
He
together.
had the same
Mark was
step.
putting it together, but it was not exactly the same because Steph couldn't be Steph without having another motherfucker that could handle the ball and another motherfucker that could be the threat that Clay turned into before Clay was that threat.
They were conventional with Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
He was working with them on being men. They were disciplined. It was a perfect team.
He was took him to church every
He was
Sunday.
building them up.
He was building.
So he had a hand in the foundation, and it was also the perfect guys for the foundation too, though. But he was building them up. Like you know, you don't have to teach Steph Curry how to be a straight up guy, but I do believe in Mark Jackson and that foundation for that team. At the same time, Steve Kerr is a system type of guy. He's a system winner.
He's a
system player.
So he acknowledges
knows.
the system.
Yeah.
So the system shifted, like you said, when you take him, you take Steve Kerr, you say, okay, Draymond Green, you're not the small forward or just power forward.
Right.
We're gonna put the ball in your hand.
Right. And
You know
then
what I mean?
free
You're gonna
everybody else.
Yeah.
You're going to be the point
forward, right?
which is not unlike
Yeah.
what he saw.
Mark Jackson is
when he
like
played in Chicago.
Mark Jackson is St. John's, New York Knicks.
I got the ball.
We buy the
so
book.
the ball goes through
Yeah,
me.
Steph Curry, you need to be a point guard. That's Mark Jackson.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, I just disagree with that.
Steve Kerr is like, you need to be Steph Curry.
Right.
You need to be Draymond
the
Green.
natural-
You need to be.
I think the natural progression of that team was what it ended up being. And I don't think it was due in large part to a whole lot of extra coaching. I think the players got the fundamentals in which they supposed to have gotten, and then they progressed. Mark Jackson had them boys there ready. They just lost. They just wasn't ready yet because it was all still young as shit. Steve Kerr came in and got the perfect opportunity to get people to come in and be able to be themselves and be able to do some shit that they was already on the precipice of doing.
I don't think Mark Jackson would have let that happen.
I'm not giving Steve Kerr.
Mark Jackson was coaching. I agree with some of that. I agree with what you're saying. And like Steve Kerr ain't come in and coached them guys up.
I'm not saying
I
Steve
agree.
Kerr's that coach. I saw Luke Walton do the same shit Steve Kerr did.
Right, because they're
And
not
I saw-
coaching.
And then I
'Cause
saw
it's not
Luke,
coaching.
and then I saw Luke Walton do absolutely shit in LA.
Because
There is
Luke
a-
Walton was trying to coach.
There is a
in
such
LA.
thing as overcoaching.
Mark Jackson coached that team well. He coached
So
that team well.
So you think
Steve
Luke-
Kerr came in and said, "This the system. Y'all go do what y'all do." So it's not. Yeah, it's not. I agree. I'm not saying like, oh man, Steve Kerr is the best coach and whatever. He came with a formula and a system, and he allowed those guys. He empowered the players to be great.
There is,
Mark Jackson was a very, very, very good coach.
but you didn't need to coach.
He was
that.
coaching
You
those
just
young.
need to
No,
put
maybe
the-
he did.
I think
They was young. They was young. They needed to
I
learn.
think this. If you put Steve Kerr in that draft and have them do that, have them be with Steve Kerr, and to develop, they will never be where they are today.
Agreed.
I think Mark Jackson developed those players, and then the payoff came, and he wasn't there to experience it.
A thousand
hold on,
percent
hold
agree.
on, hold on.
He got
I
that right
agree with
there.
that.
Because name another player that Golden State's developed.
I don't think that if Mark Jackson stayed in Golden State, they would win.
I agree with that.
I think they would have.
I don't think they will have.
There's no
It's
way.
like-
There's no way to know nothing of this shit.
Steve Kerr is an extension. Look at Steve Kerr's history. He's more of an extension of Phil Jackson than he is an extension of Greg Popovich. Popovich has a system, and he can develop players in terms of the formula.
He doesn't have a system.
So Steve Kerr is more so like, if you give me this, and it's good and it's ready to go, we can win. That's Phil Jackson's career.
I won't fuck it up.
You give me Shaq, you give me Kobe, you give me Jordan, you give me Scotty, and we're gonna win.
Yeah.
And this formula that I have, nobody can stop this formula. I can't teach you. What I mean?
But there's a difference in what Phil Jackson did and in what Steve Kerr did.
Which is
Steve Kerr, I'm not doing anything. You all be you all and have a blast. Phil Jackson managed players. Had Phil Jackson not been there, people would have already revolted from Michael Jordan before. That's why they couldn't get over the hump, because Mike could never get out of his teammates what he needed to get out of them. When Phil Jackson came, he brought that sense of of camaraderie and teamness there to a point where they were able to be like, I can tolerate Jordan attitude and be around Jordan long enough to get some rings. And that was exhibited with the Horace Grants, the Bill Cartwrights, and then when he came in, he brought a Dennis Rodman, and they had fucking the Bulls won a championship with Stacey Augmon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the difference. And the Lakers did the same shit with also unleveled headed type of players. They brought in the fucking Ron Artest. Steve Kerr could never do that. Steve Kerr took a team and unraveled it. He took men and turned them into nutcases. Draymond Green was not the same Draymond Green when he had Mark Jackson. Draymond Green got progressively worse. Steve Kerr couldn't keep together.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, no, I'm talking real shit. Steve Kerr couldn't keep together the greatest team assembled of all time. He couldn't keep. If you had Phil Jackson with a Steph Curry, a Klay Thompson, a Kevin Durant, and a Draymond Green, Phil Jackson keeping that shit on point.
I agree.
On point.
But that's
Steve
a mental
Kerr,
thing, though.
Steve Kerr
That's a
was
mental
never
thing.
able to do that. Phil Jackson was able to do it with lesser talent.
Nope.
Phil Jackson did it with Dennis Rodman.
Nope.
Like he put the pieces
You know what
together.
fucked Phil Jackson up? Phil Jackson can do it with old ass Karl Malone and an old ass Gary Payton. I'm not willing to give him
Phil Jackson.
No, that was basketball. That wasn't
shit
even mental. That wasn't mental. That was basketball. It was just washed up.
No.
No.
That was mental. That was
They should have
that
beat
was-
Detroit.
They should have beat Detroit.
And
that
Phil
was-
Jackson couldn't.
That was the season that Kobe was like, "Hey, yo, look, but Shaq do it too."
But Phil
He
Jackson
couldn't hold that together.
Phil Jackson couldn't do jack shit in New York.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But
It
did he
was
try?
nothing.
Did he try?
New York,
Did he try?
He tried
Jack-
for 4 years.
No, this what he tried. This what he tried in New York. Hey, yo, look, I'm a coach, but I'm only gonna coach like the home games. And like that, they weren't even trying. Give me an
And
office
also,
job.
how the
I'll
fuck
be
do
in
you figure
office.
that Draymond Green got worse under Steve Kerr? Draymond Green became Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Green became fucking an all-star, all-NBA team.
The team imploded.
The team imploded.
Yes.
When they got 73 wins?
Yeah, when they got 73 wins.
No, when they
And
all
didn't
got.
win and didn't win a championship. They imploded
Because he kicked niggas in the nuts.
because he didn't know how to. Hey yo,
Because
hey yo, look. Say what you want about Phil. He kept Dennis to kicking niggas in the nuts in the regular season and not on the opposite team.
he kicked the fucking reporter.
Not on the
He
opposite
kicked the
team.
cameraman.
In the
Not
nuts.
on the opposite. Not on the
The
opposite team.
cameraman in the nuts.
Not
So
on the opposite team.
so that's
He
speaking.
kicked
That's
LeBron in the nuts, and LeBron went nuts. on
that's
him.
speaking. That's speaking to the level of Steve Kerr's coaching. When you compare him to Phil Jackson, we're speaking to the level of which he coaches. But I think the difference is when we say a Mark Jackson. To me, Mark Jackson is a coach. He can teach somebody the game of basketball. He can teach you how to play a position. He can teach you, in his case, like off the court, those man things. He can try to bond and connect with you in those ways, and that's cool. Steve Kerr, he's not Phil Jackson or whatever you want him to be, but he's adopted that philosophy. It's more so like Draymond Green is a basketball player, and I'm going to look at Draymond Green and say, what does he need the freedom to do for him to be the greatest basketball player that he can be? What you know what I mean? What does Steph Curry need to do? Okay, Steph Curry needs to be less of a point guard and just
Phil would have found that.
right. No, Phil would have found that.
Pop would have found that. I think so.
Right.
I seen Phil do it with head cases. I seen him do it with Rodman. I seen him do it with Ron Artest. He did it with a motherfucker who drank Hennessy in the locker room and admitted that shit on camera. Every game I had
This was
Hennessy
crazy ass was
and,
trolling too.
like,
though. Like, come on, dog.
But nah, but do you not
Oh,
believe?
hold on.
Artest is on the west side going.
Hold on. Because let's
Phil
not
wasn't
forget.
that though.
Let's
Phil wasn't
not
that though.
forget. Let's not forget. Phil Jackson also had the greatest basketball. He had the best player in the game
Yep.
and didn't make the
and
playoffs.
then the prototype.
Whoa.
Yes.
Say that one more time. to
He
me.
had the best player in the game when Kobe Bryant was putting up 35, 40 points a game
Yeah.
and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That happened.
Because that was one on 5, but that was one on also one of the other like 3 best in the league. 2 actually.
Huh?
2 of the best 5. because Kobe was going against at that time that finish thing. It was
not
it was
just
Amari.
nigga. He didn't make the playoffs.
It was Amari.
Kobe didn't make the
that was in
playoffs.
That was in the playoffs.
Kobe didn't make the playoffs.
What is this?
When
Because the
Phil-
only time he didn't
now
make
when
the playoffs,
Phil-
that was like
now when-
Smush Parker
now
and,
when-
and,
now when-
and
now
Phil
when-
wasn't the coach.
Hold on. Now
Phil was
Phil wasn't the coach then.
Yeah,
Phil wasn't the coach when Kobe made the playoffs.
He what?
Nah.
He had a
Oh.
D'Antoni era that was later.
Yeah. We just talking about
D'Antoni eras when they lost to Phoenix.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
hey,
look,
we gonna talk about
we
this
like
shit.
we like sports.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. All
Gotta-
right, so we gonna talk about this shit later. All right, so
it all ties together.
no, it don't. It
do.
doesn't.
It's all sports.
It doesn't at all.
Yeah, we talking about Phil
talking
Jackson
about-
and the Bulls.
And speaking of not making the
It's all
playoffs,
sports.
Tank apparently.
It's all
Hold
sports.
on. And speaking of
He
not
would've
making the
moved- he would've moved
playoffs,
along. He would've moved
Tank
along.
apparently has a 3-dick minimum in order to be to make the gay playoffs.
Way to bring the next
Yes.
Hey.
segment in.
Yes, a 3-dick
You gotta
minimum
have
in order to make
You
the
have a
playoffs.
three- if you ain't shit if you ain't three-peated.
All right.
Max.
Yes.
Hey, all that is great. Nobody heard it.
All right,
Nobody
all
else
right,
heard it.
so if you
No,
haven't
you can
heard,
take one of the wireless joints with you on your sabbaticals.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I
either.
don't even know it was 40
All
minutes.
right,
but, hey, look.
it's been a long
Hey, look,
time.
I just talked.
All right, so
It is
Tank
what it is.
apparently went on what the fuck was he on?
I think he was on lip service with Angela Yee.
Yeah, lip service, and
Yeah.
he said that just because his friend sucked 2 dicks, that doesn't make him gay because he sucked 2 dicks and didn't like it. And here's my thing. Yes, his friend went into great detail about how he didn't like to suck these 2 dicks, but he sucked 2 dicks. And the thing is, all right, so Tank said that just because his friend sucked 2 dicks and didn't like it, that makes him not gay. But the fact that his friend thought about sucking 1 dick makes him gay.
Well, you
Wait, what?
You just ended it. You just ended the whole
What?
I
discussion
swear it
by
is.
saying the fact that
his friend thought about sucking 1 dick makes him gay.
Hey, yo, look, I'm gonna tell you this. What you just said to me sounds like Tank sucked a couple dicks.
Yes, Tank
And,
sucked 2 dicks, but he
and,
didn't suck 3, so he doesn't
he's
think he's gay.
trying to excuse it as like accidental dick suckings.
Yes, he's trying to get 2 ghost dicks.
If they non-premeditated dick
Ghost.
sucks, premeditated dick sucks is different than non-premeditated dick sucks is what I'm getting out of this whole situation.
No, the first one was definitely premeditated. The second one might not have been, but the third one,
No, that
said
second
it
one was definitely premeditated to see if that first accidental dick was.
happened.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
No, he said
Not
what he
accidental.
said was if you thought about it, then the guy who thought about sucking dick was gay.
No, we talking about Tank. Tank said.
Right, that's what he just said. Tank said.
Oh,
Tank said
no,
sucking
no,
the
no.
second dick.
No, I
That was
said the
he
fact.
said.
I said
No.
the fact that he thought about sucking 1 dick makes him gay.
He said.
Wait.
Tank says the fact that you sucked 2 dicks and didn't like
Oh,
it.
you
makes
said
not
that. Okay, I was
Yes.
confused about who
Tank
said what.
that's
All right.
secondary dick.
gay.
Don't make you gay.
It
nigga.
would-
No,
Hey, the second dick was a confirmation dick.
No, the second dick is the only dick in this scenario that's premeditated. Definitely.
Hey, I get what Tank. I get where Tank coming from in the 2 key confirmation scenario. I don't think gay is a 2 key confirmation scenario type of situation.
It's not.
It's a lifestyle if you want to go that way.
I think if you,
And that's kind
I
of
think
what he
if
was
you,
saying.
I think if you do it,
but we're going
you're
to get
But
these
it's
dicks on.
but it's not a lifestyle.
I think if
It's
you
a-
do it, you're it.
It's a fact.
No, because there's a bunch of
So-
niggas had dicks
Hold on,
put in
hold
their
on.
mouth
I've
involuntarily.
always-
Hold on.
I've always had 2 things. My whole life. I have 2 things that I never want to be and I never want to say. I never want to say like I used to be a drug addict and I used to be gay.
Used to be.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. See your response? See?
Ain't no
You
used to be.
you see your response?
Ain't no used to be.
You
either
see
one
your
of those.
response.
Man can
You
build a
see
bigger
your
bridge.
response. You see your response.
One dick.
You see your response.
But
You
here-
see your response though.
Here's where we need to be plain in our discussion, because there's things going on here in this topic that is giving both sides credence. If we won't specifically say yes, Gay is a lifestyle.
Hey, can we say this real quick?
But
hold on.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, all right, cool.
That's
It doesn't
where we
matter.
need. That's where we need to go with this conversation.
Where we start, where
But-
we start the conversation from is this, and I want to make it clear. You just said it, but I want to make it clear. There is nothing wrong
There is nothing goddamn
with
wrong.
being gay.
Nothing wrong at all.
We're just assessing situations. We're not saying whether or not it's correct or not. You gay, that's cool.
We don't give a fuck.
I don't care. But I'm going to call what you're doing gay.
Incorrect. I'm saying
it's
incorrect for a heterosexual man to suck a penis.
Oh,
I'm saying
that's incorrect.
No,
Yeah. It's not. It's not incorrect for a gay man to be gay.
No, this is what we're talking about.
But that's what we're saying. That's what I want to make it clear.
Right.
We're coming from the standpoint of if
you're gay, you're gay.
you like penis and you have a penis, that's fine
We don't give a
for
fuck.
you to do. Cool. But you can't have a penis and do penises and be like, I'm not gay.
I'm not
Right.
gay or I don't want to. Yeah.
No, you're gay.
So
That's gay.
to that.
But you know, see, that's again. Are you not? You
Hold on, but
I can't.
Listen
Say what you're
to
saying.
me.
Say what you're saying.
Listen to me one final time. Gay is a lifestyle. So for us to get past what Tank is trying to hide behind, we have to capitulate to that fact.
That gay is a
Sucking
lifestyle?
2 dicks did not inherently make him gay. He participated in homosexual activities, but that's why I'm saying
This is why I say I don't know you.
they
Because
plan.
hey, look,
Listen,
if I had to bet $100,
No. Hey, nigga,
Listen.
shut the fuck up.
Listen, the man that we are discussing, Tank,
Yes.
is hiding behind semantics.
Tank's friend.
No, Tank is hiding behind. No, this is
him
literally.
hiding, him saying his
literally
friend
what
is
the-
part of him hiding.
No, y'all.
it don't
That's
matter
how
if he's
I'm
gay.
hiding.
All right.
That's him
Tank,
hiding.
Listen,
Tank's
Tank is saying,
assessment of gay or not.
Tank says sucking 2 dicks don't make a person gay. So what we literally are sitting here discussing is that Tank said that.
Yeah.
So we have to capitulate to the fact that yes, that does not make you gay. You participated in homosexual activities, but for our sensibilities here, it makes you gay. But if we're talking English, which is what Tank is hiding behind,
Hey, look, we can talk English all you want, and you make this real long. Hey, look, I disagree with Tank's stance. Tank say, hey, yo, look, you can suck a dick and then be like, I don't know, and then suck another dick and then be like, yeah, nah, I don't like that shit, and you're not gay. I am saying if you suck a dick, the first dick you suck, you gay.
what if a motherfucker force that motherfucker in your mouth?
That's different.
No.
That's exactly why we have to be.
I'm talking about. Hey, look.
That's exactly why we
I'm
have
not
to be.
talking about rape, and I thought I was talking to an intelligent adult.
No, but see,
I'm not
this
talking
is-
about rape. I'm talking about you actually doing it
No, we're talking about English.
willfully.
So
That's what we're talking about.
I don't.
Oh no,
I-
that's what we talking about.
I
We
don't-
talking about willful. So Tank wasn't talking about rape
Tank is talking
No.
about
because
English.
what you're talking about
He
is
ain't talking
rape.
about rape.
English is rape. That's what you're describing rape in English.
So
Tank isn't though.
He is. He's not describing rape
So-
Hey,
because he's
shut
not
the
saying
fuck up.
rape.
So I don't. I told, like I said, 2 things. I don't want to be gay, so I'm not gonna do anything that gay people do. I'm not gonna do anything
Wait,
in that
Gay
direction.
people match
That's
up
our
like
sensibilities.
gay
though.
people match incredible colors.
That's our
together.
sensibilities.
And I
But
do that.
But here-
Like
here-
not
hold
any,
on.
not
That's a good
anything,
point.
but not like
That's a
certain
good
things
point.
that they do.
That's a good point that he's
Because there's only
making.
certain things that make you gay.
See, that's a good point that he's making.
Doing gay
Because
doing gay
if I was to
things
say you
make
wear
you gay.
pink, make you gay.
They don't make you gay. They make you a
But
pink
that's
wearer.
your sensibilities.
Exactly.
So again, we have to address the fucking English that he's trying to dance.
No, we have
behind.
to not be
So
fucking.
I don't want to be a drug addict. There are drugs
You
that I
gotta do
won't ever
drugs.
do. You have to do drugs.
You gotta do drugs
be a
to
drug
be a drug
addict.
addict.
You have to do homosexual
But then
things
what-
to be a
But what if
homosexual.
a
Exactly.
person, what if a person
So
brings up as-
but he's saying doing homosexual things doesn't make you
necessarily make
homosexual.
That's
And
what I'm trying to say.
And I disagree.
That's your sensibilities. So like I said, let's attack that from an English standpoint.
I'm not gonna try
What English standpoint?
heroin
standpoint is
if I
it's
don't
not
want to be
gay,
a
but we still
heroin
don't
addict.
agree with it.
Wait, hold on.
Still
The
some
English
fuck
standpoint,
niggas.
if you do it, did you not do it?
What? I think it's gay as fuck.
From the
We
English,
here
from the English
think it's
standpoint,
gay.
how's that argument from the English standpoint?
Because gay is an active lifestyle.
So you cannot be gay no more, is what you're saying. That's what you just said.
No, that's under your assertion that
You said it's
sucking
an active lifestyle.
lifestyle.
So you could be gay no more. No, active. I don't do that shit. I used to do that shit. Now I don't do that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So if you switch back to women, huh? Gay community definitely agrees that you can stop being homosexual. I know.
So if you can stop being homosexual, what makes you homosexual?
That's what they say.
So
doing homosexual things.
Actively and repetitively.
He's saying doing homosexual things doesn't make you gay. But if you cannot be a homosexual by not doing homosexual things, then doing homosexual things makes you a homosexual.
Active and repeatedly. So if you stop for a day, that doesn't make you not a homosexual.
Okay,
active and repeated.
So he said two incidents. Two incidents. He's saying 2 incidents makes you doesn't mean you are.
That's what Tank.
I think you are for them 2 times at least. You are.
We're all in here.
You are.
That's what I think.
You are.
No.
That's what I think
We're
it
all
is.
in here
No.
asserting that.
But
That's gonna keep the conversation going.
No.
Because he's hiding behind it. Not we saying he are, we're not, we are, we're not, we are. That's gonna keep that going.
You keep
So
saying he's
let's
hiding behind some
capitulate
shit.
to the fact that it's not, but it's still not okay.
You keep saying he's hiding behind some shit. I'm saying I disagree. I don't think he's hiding at all. He's literally telling you his stance on the situation. I ain't saying I disagree with your particular stance.
I think he's hiding behind the fact that he's done that.
Right.
Oh well, that could be.
well,
you could argue that, but hey, look,
he did it. He did it at least twice.
And they like it.
Right. Yes. No, he did it twice.
Too dick.
He did it more than twice, and he liked it. That's what I think. He's admitting what he's willing to admit. He's done it more than twice, and he likes it.
He's trying to create cover.
Yeah, he's done it. But he's done it more than twice, and he liked it.
But
again, that's up to Tank. All I'm saying is the conversation will continue as long as we don't address the actual conversation.
Nah, but motherfucker, but motherfucker, no. Because the fact of the matter is, there are lesbians and there are homosexuals who are fucking virgins. And just because they haven't sucked a dick, that doesn't make them not gay. Because they haven't done it yet. Because the fact that they desire to makes them gay.
That's philosophy.
No, that's
You
not
know
a
what?
philosophy.
I dig that.
You know what? I get
That's
that.
actuality.
I get that. I get that. Because I was straight. I was
philosophically gay.
I was
because
definitely.
yes.
I was definitely.
because
Hold on. I was
decide to
definitely.
choose-
I get the thought process, and I'll say this: I was definitely straight before I had sex. I was definitely straight before I got pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely straight.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That makes
So
yeah.
the actual act of them doing it is not what makes them the gay. The desire to.
the desire.
It makes them. It's what makes them the
the
gay.
fact that you want to suck it. The fact that you want to suck it.
And also
saying,
with the shit that Tank said. This motherfucker said that because they sucked 2 penises and
he said didn't like it.
And
It's
didn't like
lame, like didn't
But-
like
but-
it. You didn't like the way
but-
it tasted. Or
I
something.
know.
Come on, dog.
I know
dog.
quite a few men who don't like to eat pussy. That don't make them not straight because they don't like pussy.
Wait.
Because they don't like to eat pussy.
Those are two different things.
But it's not
It's
because
two different
a
things.
gay motherfucker.
No, eating and sucking is equivalent.
because
That's
because-
equivalent.
No, it's not the exact same thing, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not performing a sexual act on a person who has the same genitalia as you.
But that's
Period,
not what
point
he's
blank.
saying.
Yeah,
What he's saying is
a pussy didn't like it.
No, you
Don't mean
you cannot like eat.
You cannot like eat pussy
pussy.
and not be gay.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
So
And
he had. So the fact that he said, bro,
He said
God
if you
damn.
do it twice and you don't like the taste of it,
No,
that
the fact of the matter is this.
that doesn't mean you're not gay.
Yeah, that
doing
means
the act-
he's
you're
because you
doing
didn't
the
like the
act-
taste of it. Don't mean you're not gay.
He didn't find his specific gay activity that he liked to
And
do.
This is why the conversation will compete. Because now y'all still steady doing this shit. What Tank
Gay-
is
There's
doing.
no competition.
Gay is
Y'all arguing and y'all on the same.
We not
gay.
arguing. No.
Gay is like a mixture. There are heterogeneous
Okay, having a
mixtures
conversation
and
at
there
the
are
same time.
homogeneous mixtures.
He done broke it down.
That's gay in a nutshell. I can't do gay shit in a heterogeneous mixture. It's not of the same as me. Can't be gay. Gay.
That's not what he's saying. What he's saying.
No, gay.
No, him. He doesn't understand what he's saying. He's saying this philosophical shit matters not. That's all he's saying. She gay. Huh?
No, that's not the option. That's not.
Who says
That's
that?
not the thing.
No.
Nobody says that. Yeah,
No.
we give you. Hey, look.
Women say
this
that. I don't even.
hey, look.
Men don't. We don't say that.
No, we do say that, and I tell you why we say it. And hey, look. First of
It's
all,
not true though.
no. Hey, look. Stop fucking it up for everybody else out here. We gonna keep the light.
Y'all gotta
tonight.
show y'all putting together right.
We don't say that a woman is a lesbian because they go down another woman, for the simple fact that we are okay with having threesomes. And in said threesome, one woman might go down another woman, and we don't want that other woman feeling insecure or feeling like they gay because they went down. So, hey, look, we forgive that. It's cool. We gonna call you a lesbian.
Some cats would be mad if she super enjoy it though.
That's
Hey, yo,
not
look.
why-
Hey, look. Them
We
niggas
do
is
it,
weird.
these bitches is
Them
crazy,
niggas is
and we
weird.
still want
What the fuck is
pussy.
wrong with you?
So we just let them tell us what they gonna tell us. That's what it is.
Hey, look. I'm willing to go there.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
But again,
'Cause
like I said, this whole Tank shit is about semantics. So we
it's
can-
not though.
It is.
It's not.
That's exactly what
No.
is going on.
You think it's about semantics. I think it's very definitive.
I think it's simple.
That shit he was talking about was gay.
I think he's gay.
That's your opinion.
I'm only giving
that's
you my
okay,
opinion.
like-
I'm saying it's a matter of opinion.
I think he's gay. I think he's bisexual.
We all think he's
I think
gay.
that's just the bottom
I
line.
think he's
We all
trolling.
think he's gay.
I think he's trolling everybody, like she just said.
We all think the
Because
nigga.
he got an album coming out.
I think
I think the nigga
I think
fruity
he's
as
done
alone.
what he was on there talking about.
Right.
Like I think that's all it
He
is. Like,
fruity as alone and he slipped
Yeah.
up. He thought it was gonna be better received
yeah,
because of where he was.
he's been trying
Hey.
to he's been
That's
selling
it.
albums for probably 20 years.
Yes.
Dog.
Yeah.
He didn't say that to sell no album.
Hey, look. I know. The last time we thought Tank was gay, Tank went and did the whole fucking tour in gay clubs and made a hell of a lot of money to them gay motherfuckers. I don't know
he's
if
trying to win then.
I don't know if he was hitting any of them gay people. All I know is this: he made a lot of money off of gay people and the gay ambiguity
Right.
of him. That said, I don't know if he gay or not. I know the shit he be talking about be gay, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that Tank is gay, and I'm not gonna put it past this being a marketing ploy.
Got you.
Because I know the industry now in these days and times, and these motherfuckers will do anything to sell a record or make a buck. Okay, you can tell us the reason why. You can also be on the microphone for this shit.
Is that on?
Is
They
this thing on?
None of them are on. You can pick up
Right.
either one of those. None of them are on.
You
though.
could assist me, so I
I thought you was gonna untangle them. I can't. We both can't untangle it because that'd just be a cartoon.
Do I have to push the button?
You gotta turn that on. And you gotta turn that on.
When we
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay.
You hot.
No, the reason why is because he was on the Shade Room. So they posted a video of his interview on the Shade Room, and of course they had thousands of comments. You go into the comments, and Tank is responding to the comments like, "Hey, buy my album though. Oh, download this though." So I felt that he was trolling because he wanted to get the attention that he got.
no,
Like, what other way he's gonna get people to talk about him?
it's a lot of
And he
It
knew
could've
that
been
there
a lot
was
of ways,
he knew that was a trigger. No, he knew that was a trigger because of what he did before.
He's been to this well before.
Right.
Yes.
He knew that was a trigger and what people thought about him before. So he's like, I'm gonna use that.
That last
And I'm gonna-
gay tour I went on was profitable.
See the thing?
Even if he is or not.
It
But
gets
he
you.
knew something that was gonna work and get people talking about him.
Did y'all watch the interview?
No, I didn't
Nah,
watch
I'm
the
not
whole
watching the whole
He
interview.
didn't instigate.
Doesn't
I would agree
matter.
with y'all if he instigated. He did.
Hey, look,
Responding
I
to
don't know if the
message.
motherfucker is diabolical or not.
Y'all giving a nigga up, down. Let's put him on one.
He could be
place.
diabolical.
Either he's retarded or he's a genius.
No, I don't. I
I do have to watch the
saying
whole
this.
video.
I'm
You watch the
saying.
whole video.
I'm saying. The things that I'm saying are not counterintuitive. He could be saying gay shit and not be gay. He could be feeding the gay innuendo and gay beast for marketing in actual dollars, but not subscribe to that lifestyle in actuality. I'm saying those two things could be true.
We definitely understand you, but
all right, that's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all.
Well, what the opposing person is saying is that it's not worth the risk of losing his core audience who isn't gay.
He's not.
Man,
I don't think he would lose his core audience.
Hey, look,
his
I
music
think
is good. People are not gonna.
These overweight. Let's be real. These overweight bitches out here who are his audience are not going nowhere. You can the book on fat bitches is you can abuse them.
So it's nothing. So he has no
He's
no
doing
audience that's there for the illusion of attraction to him. And
I don't think any of. I think everybody in his audience that want to fuck him is desperate to fuck him.
No,
and desperate to fuck. I don't think that. I don't think that nobody in his. I don't think that nobody in his crowd is out here with plenty of societally deeming desirable niggas is out here panting behind Tank.
No, here's the thing.
Once the illusion is gone that he's gay and he's no longer fucking women, you don't think he's gonna lose a lot of his core audience?
I think these big desperate bitches out here.
I don't think it's all.
And not just big, okay, ugly desperate bitches.
I don't think all his fan base is ugly.
I think most of it is.
Okay, Tank is an attractive guy, and he's fit. So women who are attractive could be attracted to Tank.
Yeah, but all the women that are attractive got also attractive men after them that are not gay. But Tank is by all. But Tank.
But he can still sing at the end of the day. He can still sing.
It's a whole package. We just now get into this Tekashi 6ix9ine of buying drugs from snitches. We buy the whole package. We want to live.
Everybody knew Cisco was gay. But everybody listened to
We
the
didn't know that.
song.
We didn't know that. We thought that.
Everybody thought, including the women.
When he got away from Drew Hill, we thought that a lot more.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The thong song. The thong song went platinum or whatever. Who did not?
I think
the blonde hair,
the blonde hair is the only thing that tweaked me.
Everybody thought that nigga was gay.
I think Tank.
Because Incomplete was the shit.
Nobody thought that nigga was gay.
I'm talking about the thong song.
Hindsight is always 2020. Nobody thought that nigga was gay.
Yeah, I didn't think he was
I
gay.
think as long as Tank can say all this little crazy stuff that gets us talking. He can say all that stuff. But outside of him, maybe literally coming out and saying like I'm gay or something, maybe I feel like he ain't losing no fans, dog. He's not losing no fans, bro. Okay, so what tough guy that's buying Tank album is gonna stop buying Tank's album?
We're talking about the ones he can lose.
Who can he lose?
The women.
The women.
And
who
I
are there to have sex with Tank.
And I think
who in their minds,
he's not losing no
looking
women,
at a
dog.
heterosexual man.
He's not losing no women.
Right. And I think that I
him.
think that the desperate woman that is throwing her panties on stage at Tank is I think the woman that's throwing the panties on stage at Tank is desperate.
I disagree.
And I think that desperate woman would forgive a lot of things.
Right.
But forgiving one thing, her pussy still get wet to a homosexual. Will that happen?
Don't matter. Her pussy get wet to a motherfucker looking at her pussy.
It's people in relationships with people that's homosexual that they even know on the low.
But this all I can get, so I'm gonna get what I can get.
Yeah, dog.
Till I can't get it no more.
They're not leaving Tank. They in a relationship with a gay dude that's acting like he ain't gay.
One or two.
Beards.
Hey, look, we could just agree. We could just agree to disagree. That's it. That's all.
It's women married to gay men, dog. Like
faithfully married. Like we could go.
It's like you don't know he's gay.
We can go to counseling.
But do you agree that's also not the standard?
I don't.
So why you bring it up in the
I don't necessarily agree. I don't know if it's a standard or not.
They do exist.
I think it's a standard.
Not the standard.
I think it's a standard for desperate women. And that's who I think. That's who I think comprises the majority of Tank's female audience.
Okay, I'm gonna put it this way.
And we could just.
I'm gonna put it this way. Musically, I have long been a Tank fan. Right now, it's like Tank. Shut the hell up. What are you talking about? What day does the album drop?
That's it.
No, I'm saying That's how I feel.
The 20,
Like,
the 25th.
Tank,
So
you
still
talking
wanna hear the
crazy.
music.
I think you done everything you done said. Honestly speaking, as a heterosexual man, I
But
think
you're
Tank has
still
done all of those things he said. But I think his album drops like on the 25th or something,
This is
and
25th.
I want to hear it.
And I'm gonna listen to it.
Like, yeah, like that don't have nothing to do with me. He finna make good love music or whatever the case is, and I'm finna rock with it.
When we
Oh, what's his name? What's the other guy? Ocean, not the Ocean song.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean. Yeah.
He's full on gay.
Hey, look.
He's gay.
Hey, look. He
He's
came out of the
gay.
closet
Saying
gay,
that his music
and
didn't-
he came out of the
It didn't
closet gay,
affect his
and I
music when
heard
he
I heard
was
that
came
whole
He
my
didn't come out until
excuse-
after the music.
I heard that whole "Excuse the Mess in My Room" song in a different context after the fact.
Yeah, what's the name of that song?
Did you feel any
Oh, the
different
first
Oh
about
no,
time.
I still bump that shit though.
The
I
first-
feel like it's working. I
Still bump that
feel
shit.
like the same reason why Tank won't lose is also why it's working for him, because it's not like Tank came out and said I'm gay.
Right.
When Frank Ocean comes out and says he's gay, it's like, number one, it goes back to the fact that I don't think you really want to know, even in real life. I don't want to know that, not that you're gay, but I don't want to know your business is what I'm saying. I don't want to know for real.
I don't think the majority of people care.
do. Want
That's what I'm saying. No, I don't want to know.
Even if
Not you, not me,
even
not
if
them,
even
but
if you
these
come out,
motherfuckers- the
even-
National Enquirer is a thing because of people's business.
people have the desire to know.
But it destroys you when people know though.
That doesn't mean
I-
that the people don't.
it
wanna
doesn't-
No,
know.
I'm talking about the inquiry. What I'm saying is
It builds
when
you-
I know, so I'm a Tank fan, so I don't want to know.
TNT.
I'm a Tank fan. I don't want.
People's business.
I don't want.
you-
I don't want to know. I
you
want
say
Tank
that.
to be.
you say that, but if Tank came out tomorrow as homosexual, would you not listen to Tank album Friday?
I was still.
Tomorrow, and put this in context. Tomorrow's Thursday. The day after is Friday.
I would try shit. I don't.
Are you gonna listen to it or not?
All right.
I
You
would.
come out Thursday, I'm gay.
Let's have
Friday,
a-
you listening to the new Tank album, right?
Let's have a real discussion.
He's not losing the majority of his
He's not-
audience, is what I'm saying. Most motherfuckers who listen to Tank is going to listen to Tank. I think that the vast minority of individuals they'll be like, Tank gay, I'm not listening to his shit no more. I think they're inconsequential.
Mhm.
That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I might have the numbers confused.
in terms of motherfuckers who are already buying Tank's albums?
Of already buying Tank's albums,
Yeah.
of motherfuckers like me that are not gonna buy his shit, but I'm gonna stream his shit. And he came out tomorrow as gay. Friday, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna still stream that
He
shit.
wouldn't lose me. But see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like the difference with that and like a Frank Ocean is like, I don't feel like you built that level of attachment to that person, and then it feels like when that comes out, I guess I'll say that soon. It's kind of like, are you trying to? To me, it's more definitive where you feel like I feel like he's trying to use this or whatever the case is.
I think
Versus Tank, it's like we sitting here speculating if he's trying to use this
we're
or
going
not.
back and forth.
Yeah,
But
we're going back and forth.
I think Frank lost more people. I think Frank lost more people because he's weird than because he's gay.
But he didn't
what
really
audience
lose.
did he have at that point?
Yeah, I don't think he lost.
He had a
anybody because
wave
was
though.
gay.
He
He had a wave and he
Frank
lost his
Ocean-
wave,
He had
dog.
an odd future wave.
I don't know.
It wasn't nothing about
when,
his
when,
music.
when he
It was
first
about
when he
Odd Future.
when he first
When
came
Frank
out, when he first came out, it was not
that
an odd
brought-
future wave. He had the banger as far as R&B was concerned, male R&B.
Cat-
When that shit came
Cats
out,
was trying to get him the keys,
Hey,
dog. The R&B,
hey,
they was
hey,
on him with R&B, dog.
hey, he had it,
Cause so
What was the song?
nigga.
a tornado.
I don't think
I've
he-
been thinking
Hey,
about
look,
you.
you asking the wrong
Ooh,
person.
nah.
I can't tell you some shit from 4 years ago. I still
He had the wave,
I
dog.
can't tell you the shit I
He
listened
had the
to.
wave.
I was.
No,
Hey, look, I can tell you this.
baby.
I can tell you that new Gucci, that Walktoberfest 19 is knocking right now. I can't name you no shit off of that new shit right now. I'm not the nigga to ask what was the song, all that shit you like. I just want to artists and be like, I like their shit, and then I go for their shit. I'm not gonna break down the discography and the definitive hits. I'm not gonna be able to give you that from these new niggas especially. I ain't been around them enough.
So did you like Summer Walker's new album?
I like every track on Summer Walker album, and can't tell you not a one on that motherfucker. But speaking of Summer Walker,
No,
speaking of Summer
Frank
Walker,
Ocean had a couple, dog.
he had hits. Speaking of, hey, look.
He lost. Hey,
look, we
nobody
was trying to move to another topic.
Nigga, we can talk about the dumbass NBA for 45 minutes. We can talk about this shit. That's something actually interesting for 10.
Hey, it's not though, because we're gonna just keep arguing back and forth. We have not said anything new for like 15 minutes.
we didn't even gain ground on the topic.
At all.
That's why I was.
Y'all talking about that dumbass NBA shit. For
But we
40 minutes.
transitioned to like more NBA shit. It might be different NBA shit, but we transitioned.
All right, move on there.
And I was just trying to move on to like this other Summer Walker shit. Like you trying to interrupt. Hey, look. Hey, look.
What's happening with Summer?
So Summer got her whole album on discount, and then got rid of the nigga who made her whole album on discount.
Who made her album?
London on the track.
Oh wow.
Y'all didn't know that?
All right, so she fucked with a nigga long enough to make the album.
She fucked with London on the track. Then London on the track produced her whole album, and then she was like, "Hey, yo, look, I'm an independent woman, and I want to be independent, and I don't like motherfuckers trying to make me dependent. So I'm out here, and I'm by myself now. I'm leaving the nigga London on the track."
And she still gonna drop the album?
No, the album already dropped. Album been out for like 2 weeks. It was riding hard for it. Great album, incredible. I fuck with every track on there. Can't hum, not a one. But yeah, she got rid of that nigga like right after.
Is that new?
This shit literally
No,
happened.
I'm just saying, is that new?
Is that
action new?
I don't know.
Why
When
they're
it,
using a
hey,
man
look, all I know is
to
when
get what she wants.
when I came up, bitches was marrying niggas.
It's not new, but London
Mariah
on the track ain't
Carey
big enough
had to
even talk
marry.
She didn't
No,
get
not
shit.
Steve Stout. What was her boy? She married Matola.
Tommy Mottola.
She had to marry this nigga for years.
And Nicki
Nigga,
Minaj just fucked Safari
Tommy
for 4 months.
Mottola is a fucking billionaire.
Yeah. He was
London on the track, trust me.
Tommy Mottola
London
ran
came
a
out
fucking
better
record
in
label.
that deal than Summer Walker.
Not some. Oh,
Yeah,
you think
right.
he have a better?
Yes.
So
yes.
here's what happened. Here's what happens
She's
with
the
music.
hottest artist in the game right now.
So you think London didn't make some of that hotness hot? Because he was hot. London on the track.
would have did it.
London.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you can say anybody would have did it. You can say that,
No,
but
it's good.
anybody didn't do it though. For the budget that she had to do it in.
What's discredited sometimes
What
with
budget
music
did you have to do it in?
is the chemistry.
What I'm gonna tell
So-
you is this: is that she got a lot of London on the tracks for a lot less than London on the tracks was going for. And London on the tracks is hot out here right now.
To
And
Young
I'm not
Thug's audience.
what all the audience. Who the fuck you think getting Summer Walker shit?
Young Thug's audience?
You think them-
Have you
them
not
same
seen her
motherfuckers?
twerking video?
I'm just saying.
Huh?
Have you not seen her
I'm not
twerking
saying
video?
she don't reach them too, but what I'm saying is this London on the track ain't a big issue. He definitely came out better than Summer Walker. in the
I
song.
didn't know.
say that.
I didn't
I
know
don't
that she
think so.
existed
As
until this nigga
an
said.
artist, you got to be careful. Like Brandy and Darkchild. Like you got to be careful. You got to be careful. So I'm not saying like whatever. I don't know what the future holds for Summer Walker.
Who won in that? And that's the
Brandy lost
Brandy
lost.
Brandy lost.
because Darkchild went and put the music, the same sound behind other artists.
Right. So when you
So
say,
what are we talking about now?
So
We're
the
talking about
relationship.
Who lost? Right?
Relationship.
Summer Walker.
Relationship. If you out here as an artist or as a producer, vice versa. If you it's formulas to it.
So who lost? Darkchild, right?
Hey, look.
No.
I'm not.
No, I'm
Hey,
saying
look.
Brandy as the artist.
No.
Brandy the artist can say, just even as an example, oh, I'm Brandy.
Right.
So business wise, oh, Darkchild, I'm gone. So you think about all the success that Brandy had with Darkchild, and you say, oh, I'm finna go over here with Timberland, just an example. And you thinking because you Brandy, you come over here with Timberland, you know what I mean? It's gonna work.
And it don't.
But it don't necessarily have
But
to work. It don't work like
this,
that.
This is the difference between the situation. Brandy was Brandy before Darkchild, right?
They worked together. Darkchild did Brandy's first album.
I was gonna say career wise.
He did it first. I thought he
Rodney
did it. I
Jerkins
thought.
did
I
Right.
thought. I
his
thought.
first album.
That's what I'm
Wait.
saying. Career wise,
Did
no.
first
Hold on,
album.
hold on.
Start fucking
Rodney
Vice.
Jerkins did Brandy's first album.
Who's Darkchild?
Rodney Jerkins.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Now
They
was he?
started
I don't know if he
fucking
was.
her second album.
What?
That's what
I didn't know they had a relationship.
I didn't know he did.
Yes.
She was messing with his cousin, I thought.
Yeah.
his cousin or somebody.
No,
Yeah.
That was the second album. That's
Okay.
when the
All right.
Dark Child brand.
it was a
He
third
did her
album
first
with her.
album.
I
Full
know he did
Moon. Full Moon was
I
the
didn't
album.
know he
that-
did the first album.
He did the first album, second, third. Full Moon was the album that kind of defined who Brandy was.
Right.
And defined her sound. And then he did that, but then he ended up giving her sound, or for her argument, giving her sound to other artists.
Everybody else.
And she didn't like that.
So, as an example,
So she left.
we love Brandy's sound, of course, and we love the Full Moon album. Brandy can walk in the studio tomorrow with any producer on earth she wants to. In my opinion, it will not be the Full Moon album.
It won't.
It won't be. Like, there's no way it will be.
It won't.
You feel what I'm saying?
But have you heard Brandy new shit?
Yes, and it's dope.
I'm with it.
That shit crazy.
I'm cool. I'm with it. I'm just saying be careful. Now, I'm not saying just to the artist, but to everybody. I'm saying just be careful because chemistry means a lot. Now,
So you
whoever
saying
she's
that
working with
Summer
now, it could be better.
You
It could
saying
be
Summer
better.
Walker, she should be careful about her fucking over
To the
London.
to the person, I don't know what Summer Walker did. To the
Oh,
person,
okay.
You just stopped dating it.
To me,
As soon as
it,
that album was
to
done.
me, from the outside looking in, not knowing either of the individuals personally, it seems as though she used this nigga because he was hotter than her, because it wasn't a Brandy Darkchild situation. We didn't know either of them.
Right.
We didn't know Summer Walker. Summer Walker was fucking with London on the track. We knew London on the track.
right?
Fuck with her, gave her shit, got her hot, did her album. I don't fuck with him no more. We broke up.
Right.
It seems
I
a
don't-
little weird, and it seems a little short-sighted, I think, on her behalf. But I will say that she finessed this nigga out of album, personally, because she got bigger from nowhere off of more so his work. He got her hot. She's talented in her of her own, yes, but I don't know if she would be as I don't think she would be where she is as far as separating herself from the pack of whispering bitches as she is right now. I mean, real talk. Would she? Had it not been for him.
Yeah, she nice.
She nice, but is she nice without him?
We'll see.
Because we haven't
Well,
seen.
yes, we will know.
Because we haven't seen her. We haven't
We
seen
about to
her
see.
without him.
Right.
So anyway, she finessed the album out this motherfucker. And hey, look, I was just thinking that was probably the most successful finessing of an album out of motherfucker ever. Because Michelle tracked that shit with Dr. Dre, and
Come
it didn't
on,
work
God.
as well.
I mean,
For her.
she did get some good beats from him.
Man, Joe. Hey, look. That was kind of the joke I was making, but I ain't go there.
Oh, bogus.
But I felt somebody was gonna
Her
pick it up.
game's early.
But I
Her
felt
game's
somebody was
early.
gonna pick it up. It is what it is. This is the shit we do. No, but it is just be careful.
I mean,
be careful what the fuck it is you do.
But let's see. Fucking Nicki Minaj got fucking
Safari to write all her shit.
yeah.
Yep.
Um,
That's what the book is. I don't know if it's true or not.
did we count Saint Lauryn Hill and Wyclef?
We gotta count them though. We gotta
I
count
mean,
them.
because Saint Lauryn dropped one of the best albums
Hey,
of all
look.
time.
First of all, I don't know if that was crazy or saying Lauren.
Oh no, that was definitely Saint Lauryn.
I don't know which one is the same and which one is the crazy at this point.
Well, oh no, you could tell.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I could
So what's
tell.
the story on that? Did Wyclef write all her rhymes?
I mean, I don't think she.
Nobody
I
knows.
I did hear that she did not write all of that stuff.
Nobody
I don't
knows.
I did hear that.
I don't think Wyclef wrote all of her rhymes, but I feel like if you listen to fucking Miseducation of Lauryn Hill,
Wyclef is responsible.
yeah, and then you listen to like The Score and Carnival, you can see the influences.
Now post Wyclef inspiration.
There is
I
no
got
one
a
here to
question.
speak of.
I got a question. Even when you think about from the context of like hip hop and rap, why? It's like why do we discredit certain artists so much? Like if you feel how you feel about Lauryn Hill and
If they don't rap, I mean,
Miseducation.
if they don't write
Yeah, it's
stuff.
like why do we feel so strongly if they didn't rap it?
because
They didn't write it?
is
Didn't write
I'm
the
not saying
rap.
it doesn't count.
Because it's been an
I'm not saying it's not a factor.
an unspoken bond between rappers and rap
honestly
connoisseurs that the shit you're saying is authentic because rap has an inherent authenticity to it.
not even that.
Because niggas do what they want to do.
It's honestly
He didn't
because
identify with shit Eminem said, and still he's touted.
That came at a different time though.
because honestly, the ability to rap isn't hard.
Yes, it is.
It's
No,
it's not.
It's hard.
It's work.
It's
not.
It's again. I give it
The
to
ability to do
the
anything well is hard.
authenticity of it.
Right.
If you
Sweeping
ain't
the floor,
about
sweeping
we-
the floor can be hard.
we fuck with Eminem
But
because
it's sweeping
we
the floor
thought that
hard,
shit was
like-
authentic to Eminem, not because we related to it, but we thought it was authentic. We thought it was authentic to it. The majority of rap
A
fans
white boy from a
are
slums in Detroit.
white boy,
That's
yeah,
intriguing.
and it's
So
not
that's
because
story.
and it's not because
Eminem
they
sold.
relate to it.
And he was a skilled
It's
rapper.
not
That makes
because
a
they
difference.
relate to it.
Eminem sold for the same
Hold on,
reason
we-
P.T. Barnum sold.
Let me just say this. It's not because people relate to the rap. It is because people believe the authenticity behind it. I exampled by the majority of people that buy rap music, that buy they think that this shit is authentic. They think these motherfuckers are real. Once the facade is gone, they go. Because it's the authenticity that we can believe into it. It's not the fact that we relate to it that proliferized it to where it is now. I've never sold crack.
Do you understand why this show?
I like a lot of crack selling
Music.
rap artists. I've never been a pimp. I
No.
love Too Short.
Do you
I've
understand?
never sold pussy.
So
Do you understand why this culture of everything on video exists? Because nobody believed that culture. It was a prove it culture.
What?
That's why this shit is on tape now.
Hold on.
Because people had to prove that
What's on
shit back
tape?
then.
but we
Everything.
still, but
I think NWA, but you saying that shit as though NWA didn't exist then. You're saying it as though these entities didn't exist in the time they existed. They existed without the cameras in everybody's faces.
Wait a minute.
They
So
existed.
you all
Believe
knew
them.
y'all knew Easy
We
E
didn't
didn't write
believe
his
him.
rap.
You believe them. Nobody else.
Dion,
You didn't believe him?
No.
you knew Easy E didn't write his rap.
Yes.
I did not know that until the
Nobody.
movie.
Everybody knew
Right.
this shit.
But
I didn't know.
The majority,
but it doesn't
so
make it. But
the
that
majority-
doesn't
that
make
don't-
it not true though. Is what I'm
It
saying.
kinda hurt. I was like, damn.
So if you're a drug dealer and you say I'm going to be a rapper, I'm a drug dealer. I'm going to be a rapper, and I'm going to rap about being a drug dealer. And then Jay-Z walks in the studio and says, "Hey, I wrote a rap about being a drug dealer," and he gives you that rap, and you rap it. You're a drug dealer, and you want to be a rapper, and Jay-Z gives you a rap about being a drug dealer. All I'm saying is we discredit it because you didn't write
I
it.
know where you're going with this. Yes. See, this is crazy because all these conversations have nuance that apparently is just. This is the thing. Yes, Jay-Z was real. We identified with Jay-Z. Then 700 other people came behind that we didn't believe. So these one or two examples y'all keep bringing up, yes, they fit your narrative perfectly, but they aren't the cusp of what was going on. Yes, we believed Eazy-E and them. We don't believe the 40 other motherfuckers that came out after Eazy and them, appearing to be Eazy and them, that I'm not finna list off the top of my head.
We know.
That's how he, right.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. No, yes, Jay-Z, we identified with him and thought he was real, but the 400 Jay-Z clones, we didn't. Do you understand that the 400 Jay-Z clones make up more of the market than Jay-Z does? Jay-Z may be making more of the money. He may be the lion's share of the clout, but 700 other little niggas came out when Jay-Z came out rapping about drugs that we didn't believe. And it birthed this culture of it has to be on tape. We need to see you doing it because we like to identify with our artists, but we don't believe none of you motherfuckers.
But so my question, I dig that. My question even further is though, why is it? Because Jay-Z has not gone on without a scratch. It's been, oh, he stole lines from Biggie and he did this, he did that. So it's not just you got to be an authentic drug dealer to rap about dealing drugs and we'll believe you. It's when we find out that Lauryn Hill didn't write every word to that album, we have a problem. But as an artist, being in that situation, if I go in the studio with a Dark Child and we say we finna write an album, Dark Child is gonna sit in the room with me and he's gonna have a conversation with me. We're gonna go out to dinner or we're gonna sit in the studio and he's gonna say, so what's going on with you? What's going on in your life? And yada 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 yada. And then we're gonna write love music. And then we're gonna write whatever it is that's going on in my life. It doesn't mean I write every word.
Because it's Pavlov's theory. Because we were instituted to be attracted in that manner. When rap started, other niggas was writing other niggas' lyrics.
Right.
It's been ghostwriters since the very first rap. But we were instituted to put ourselves in that fucking rap. We put ourselves in that vision.
Mhm.
We identified with the connection from it. Some of us actually lived parallel lives to this shit. So we identify with that artist on that level. And then to come find out that, hey, he really didn't do any of these things.
My thing is like,
and that's what we associate not writing your own rhymes with.
I get it.
We associate that you're fake because the rhymes are fake.
Okay, but all right, as far as Eminem goes, nobody like thought that he was actually doing the shit that he rapped about.
Not all of it, no.
None of it.
Hey, look,
I
I literally thought Eminem came from a trailer park. I thought he popped pills. I thought he was an alcoholic. I didn't think he was riding around with his baby's mother in the trunk of his car.
That was the majority of his
that wasn't okay, but
I just thought he was crazy, but he wasn't. He
was crazy. I thought he was actually crazy.
He didn't do
I didn't think he was
illegal
crazy enough to
stuff.
actually do all the shit he said. But I did think that I thought he grew up in a trailer park. I thought he was poor white trash. I thought he popped pills. I thought all of that shit. I stopped short of the fantastical comic book shit of Eminem. I didn't think he rode around in the trunk. I didn't think he did the ridiculous shit. But I thought he was authentic to himself.
But you liked him before you heard any of it.
But the
Hi
appeal,
kids, do you like violence?
but
See me stick 9-inch nails through each one.
the
liked him way
appeal of
before all that
Eminem wasn't the
That was all. Him was the pill.
I'm fucking talking.
Okay, my bad.
God damn. The appeal of Eminem wasn't the fact that you believe the shit that he was saying. It was the ability of him to put words together.
Yes.
And mystify the truth though.
That was cool too.
So,
but you didn't think any of the shit that Eminem rapped about applied to him.
Nigga, the first song I heard from him was Murder, Murder, Kill, Kill. When this nigga robbed somebody's crib, drove into a swimming pool, jumped out of the swimming pool, smashed the window, grabbed the Nintendo 64s. I hope nobody see me, maybe, because I dropped the damn Nintendo and I must have dropped the Beanie Babies.
Okay, so you just thought he was a great poet at that
Yes,
point.
I thought he put words together really fucking great.
Right.
Okay.
I didn't believe none of the shit that he said. It was just his ability to rhyme. Is what
Did you believe the movie about Eminem?
8 Mile?
Did you believe that was him?
I believe part of that was him, but by the time 8 Mile came out, that was after his second or third album.
What's the same thing with 50 Cent? Was
was
people
Eminem.
really getting their heads like chopped off?
I thought
Like-
I bought into the authenticity of 50 Cent.
So 50 didn't get shot?
Yeah,
No, he
50 got shot 9
He
times.
was on
But
by the time he got shot.
50
He wasn't
song,
though.
he was. How to
He
rob
wasn't on.
how
2000.
how to rob an industry nigga.
Okay, he wasn't on as 50 when he got shot. He wasn't 50 Cent when he got shot. He wasn't in the club 50 when he got shot.
He
He wasn't.
No.
He wasn't.
No,
He wasn't.
8 months later.
No.
I thought he got
No.
shot first.
He wasn't 8 months later.
In the club was 8 months later.
It wasn't 8 months later.
He
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
He
But
wasn't. He wasn't in the club. In the club, 50 was fucking diamond selling 50. But 50 was on before.
Because
He
he got
wasn't.
hot.
He had
He got
deal.
hot. He got hot off
Underground.
his mixtape.
deal.
Can y'all-
He had a deal.
Before in the club. He got
Right.
hot off his
Here we go.
mixtape.
Y'all need to the difference between underground and mainstream.
I mean,
So yeah, he was
on.
probably on underground.
He got
Y'all
signed.
knew who
Columbia.
he was from mixtapes.
Columbia was 50 Cent.
But
Hot
everybody
Rod.
mainstream didn't know who the hell 50
Nah.
was. And by the time he made mainstream, he had already
On.
been shot, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you talking
Years ago.
That's what we're talking
Dr.
about.
Dre,
I'm talking about
Interscope.
mainstream 50 Cent. When I started hearing and knowing who 50 Cent was, I didn't know who 50 Cent
Everybody
was.
listen to How to
when
Rob.
he got- and I feel like if it's not the core audience, like if it's people like me, I'm not listening to rap. So when it hits radio or music videos, and you
Right.
get
Everybody didn't hear the Ghetto Quran.
nominated for awards, that's when you
Before
get. That's
50
when
was
you
50.
on mainstream.
Most
You get
motherfuckers went
awards.
back to that shit. People didn't hear that shit when it first came
To
out.
what you were saying about even like videos and what you could see.
Before,
No,
That
they
should be
did.
fraud too.
What were you saying?
I was saying to what you were saying about even you say like now you can see it on videos and that. That stuff be a little fraud too, dog.
I just said that created the culture. I'm not
Right.
attesting.
No, I'm not saying you're saying
Yeah,
everybody's so real now. I'm
Yeah,
not saying it.
attesting
I'm just
to
saying
the
cats
niggas.
are still getting fooled because you mystifying reality as an artist.
Put
But
that
it's-
on fucking
but it's-
TikTok in 26 seconds.
It's your believability.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I believe everything Ray J does. No, I'm joking.
Right.
No, I believe everything. Right. Hey, look, I want to talk about
All right, I
Ray
see
J.
we
First
ain't
of
tracking
all,
this goddamn
I thought
conversation no more, so we can move on.
I thought Ray J. I think Ray J is a pioneer and
a genius.
and a
He's
genius
smart.
in his
as
own
far
right.
as
He
Hey,
just
look.
know how to. He's
Hey,
good
look.
at marketing. He
Hey,
knows
look,
how.
Ray
to,
J did more with a bit part on a
Yeah, the
middling
small dude.
television show than anybody else in the history of history.
He had his own show, so don't forget that.
The Ray Bans.
I'm saying he did
Maybe
more
not Ray
with-
Bans. What
he-
is it
well,
called?
from the introduction
Ray
to where
Trunks
he
or
is now.
Raycons.
hey, if
And
that
his-
was the
his
case, then
bike.
why is Kim Kardashian richer than him?
Well, he just
Hey,
started.
look, I don't. Hey, look, I ain't talking
Kim
about.
He just
Kardashian,
started
look,
making
bitch off the
Hey, look,
block.
hey, look, this ain't a sprint.
Hey,
This is a marathon.
it don't matter how fucking long he run, he
I
ain't gonna
see-
catch up to
That's
that.
because he
Shit.
didn't have.
He ain't gonna catch up to that.
Shit.
He didn't have. He didn't have
I see
Kris
Ray J
Jenner.
building.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Hey, Ray J could build all the fuck he
I don't
wants
know
to.
how much money he
ain't
got.
gonna build Brandy into a billionaire.
He ain't got to build Brandy into a billionaire.
Kim Kardashian's little sister is a billionaire.
Great. This motherfucker got 9 different companies.
But they
Shit.
whole family is
It
in
don't,
play.
it don't,
on
it don't
that.
matter.
Hey, look.
It don't matter if
Hey,
7
mama,
of them
all
go
that.
close niggas.
It's
Kris
not.
Jenner.
It's not
What?
like
It don't
Kim
matter.
Kardashian didn't make her little sister a billionaire.
The mama.
Her
mama was a
existence
spearhead.
made them a
But
billionaire.
here's
Her sucking Ray
Hey,
J's dick
hey,
made them a
Hey,
billionaire.
the whole family did get
Here's
fly
the
off her
problem.
subpar hair game.
But here's the problem with that. I just posted in the fucking chat earlier. They can stumble to places we have to run to. So that's not a good analogy what you're using. They can trip and fall in places that we have to javelin and jump and swing to.
You
So that's
comparing
not-
them to white people, and I don't think they white, first of all.
They are white in the
Oh, they
in the-
whiter
in the
than
eyes
we
of
are.
white America. They are white.
They got a better chance of being white
In
than we
the
do.
eyes of white America, they are Caucasian.
Yeah.
I
Right?
They are black, but in the eyes of
Oh, I'm not. No, they're
They're
not black. They're
Armenian.
not, they're not black.
they're
They're not,
African.
they're not black.
They're
They-
African.
Hey, look. Hey, look. They Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
That's
Middle
African,
Eastern.
nigga.
Hey, look. I don't know if I'm ready to give them that just yet.
You ain't
What?
African.
In
You
Middle
don't get,
East?
you don't get treated African.
You
Oh,
on the
no.
white people side, the Middle East ain't in
Nah.
Africa?
Nah. I just don't know.
They
What I
0%.
call-
They
what I
0%
consider-
African.
What I consider African, I don't know if I consider them that.
See, this is what I hate about the black motherfuckers. It's like
I don't-
we always say that we could produce anything under the sun.
We
But as soon
can.
as we don't like a motherfucker, oh
Not
no.
about
We
not
can't.
That
like-
sound like them.
Because technically,
It's a-
yeah, everybody black. Everybody
I'm-
come
I'm-
from
No,
Africa.
they are
Yeah.
from
No,
Africa.
I'm talking about
It's a culture
identification.
thing here in the
Alright.
Identification. And you was talking about just to the point you just made about them walking in the stuff we got to run to, whatever you said. They not black.
Hey, but they're not white.
Identification. They are not black.
I liken them more to the Arabic side of shit.
Yeah, they're not black.
And I don't
Arabs
call
are
Arabs
niggas.
black. I don't say Arabs is from
White
Africa.
people call them sand niggas.
They
They
do.
from Africa.
I do, and I get that. But again, we don't call Arabs African.
Arabs.
Still, we don't call
Yeah.
Arabs
We don't call them
Africans.
motherfuckers Arabs.
Call them Arabs.
Right,
We don't
call
call
them
them
Arabs.
Arabs.
Wait a minute, and they call y'all niggas. So
Yeah.
So the motherfuckers
So why you trying to
Arabs,
correct us and call them
motherfuckers?
Arabs when they call us
they
niggas?
don't even respect us.
All I'm saying is, I think they're more Arabic than anything, and that's where I'm going to put them. I don't put
It's
them as white.
Iran in Africa.
They not Africans. They Iranians, and they Arabs. All the motherfuckers is everybody you finna name is Arabs.
That shit is in Africa.
Hey, nigga, you
I get what you're saying. Yes, from
Nick-
an actual literal standpoint, yes. But
this
what do we refer to them as?
this nigga this
No, we
nigga
refer to them as Arabs.
this nigga just said
It
Koreans
was
ain't
the
Asian.
Arab store. It was the African store.
This nigga is Iranians ain't fucking Africans. Nigga, you said Koreans ain't Asians.
Hey, look.
Same shit.
No, because Koreans we give a Korean store, we give a Chinese store, we give a differentiation to it. You've never called the Arabs Africans in your life. You didn't come up saying that. Don't bullshit me. You called them Arabs.
Where the fuck you from?
Hey, look, but when you were saying that, you wasn't thinking Africa.
And so these Iranians.
Was you thinking Iranians? Was you thinking Arabs? Or was you thinking Africans?
So because he was uneducated at a point,
all I'm saying
supposed to stick to
all I'm saying is the nomenclature in which we refer to people as in
that
our
matters
society.
not. We talking actuality.
Actuality, yeah, African. All right, cool.
There you go.
But that ain't what we talking about, because nobody calls them African.
That's exactly what we talking about.
Nobody.
I just called them African.
You're in the minority in that. I'm talking to what are they generally referred to as?
I think
Middle Easterns are Africans. I think everybody calls them that.
I think what you guys were initially stating is that
Middle Easterns
the reason why the Kardashians are able to be as successful as they are is because of the ability that they.
White people accept them as white.
Right. Okay. And so that's why it will be a harder climb for Ray J because he's
right. So
a black guy.
that comparison to the Kardashians.
Again, all I said.
But the only reason why Ray J was compared to the Kardashians.
Trajectory.
She's talking about what he talking about.
Yeah,
the only reason why they were compared was because they both started almost at the same time.
Kim Kardashian was a no one until she sucked Ray J's dick. Now her sister's a billionaire.
Kim Kardashian.
Great.
And Ray J's sister is a murderer.
Kim Kardashian
forget
was
Brandy killed
somebody
someone.
how she
Hey, yo,
ended up
look.
with
Hey, yo,
Ray
look.
J.
Hey, yo, look. Kim Kardashian's sister.
Kim Kardashian's
sister's mother or father, I don't know how you figure it, is also a murderer.
Mother?
Yep. Yeah, he ran into somebody. Bruce Jenner.
Yep.
Killed
Also a murderer.
Bruce Jenner murdered somebody?
Yep.
Shit. So Bruce Jenner so Kim Kardashian's father murdered someone, and then her father helped the murderer get off?
Hey, yo, look.
No, her sister's father helped someone get off.
And
I don't think you was following me. I was trying to.
And a mother helped a bunch of other black men get off.
Get off.
I was trying to go a whole different way.
Speaking of,
Thank you.
go ahead.
Transgenders. Man,
Hey, we're not finna talk about this shit. Goddamn it, we 3 hours in. Hey,
Bruce Jenner?
no.
not
The
unpenis things.
transgenders boycotting some shit that they don't fucking use.
Yeah.
I be trying to move us along, and the motherfuckers don't want to go
No,
nowhere.
you know, you be trying to move me along, motherfucker. And I sat quiet to see if we were gonna move anything else along
what?
today. It didn't happen.
You said quiet today?
Yes. To see if we was gonna move anything along today. No, we don't move anything along.
Whole basketball.
We moved me
were
along.
talking about basketball. Yeah, that. Oh, whatever. All right, cool. Anyway, all right. So y'all don't want to talk about that today? All right.
Hey, the transgenders.
Man,
You
Joe.
can't boycott some shit you don't use.
Hey, look, they do use it though. They do use it though.
Them seven niggas.
No, first of all, it's all. This is where I have the issue, and this is where this is where my consternation stands. What does a transgender actually mean? Because what they're describing as transgender, I call a cross-dresser.
Yeah.
What you mean wrong article?
No, you talking about the shaving motherfucker.
I'm definitely talking about the maxi pad people.
I guess they kind of intertwine.
No, because the maxi pad people are taking hormones. That's what makes them.
No.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's what makes them
Transgender and
transgender.
transsexual and
Okay,
cross.
look.
They're taking hormones.
Look. This is.
Grow hair.
Let me explain to you the
mitigate their
situation.
breasts.
Let me
Do they still have a period?
They
They
still
still
have
have
a
a period?
Then they women.
We're not arguing that.
They
I'm
don't have a
just telling
penis. They got
you. Not arguing that either.
So he's saying a transgender is not just a cross-dresser.
What I'm
a
saying.
transgender person is taking hormones or
That is what I am
to
saying.
change who they are,
So
but they're not changing their gender.
again, what the fuck is the T? Is it transvestite, which I thought motherfuckers who was wearing the wrong clothes,
They changed
or
the word.
transgender?
They just changed the word.
Which people who I thought had different shit
No.
they came with.
They changed the word. You can't say transvestite anymore.
Transvestite.
It's transgender or transsexual.
Again,
I
what the
think-
fuck is the difference?
You
Transgender.
can't say Negro anymore, nigga.
Transsexual is what you would consider cross-dresser. Cross-dresser is now an offensive term. They use transsexual, people who have no intention on going to
So what is the T?
other.
In the LGBT and all the other
Trans.
letters,
Means all
what
of
is
that.
T?
Trans. That's why they just say trans, because it
Trans.
covers a multitude of
So
shit.
it's trans.
Transgender,
I got my dick cut
transsexual,
off.
trans-age.
Hold on, let me clear it the fuck up before you just
Oh,
rattle
yeah.
on. So it means I cut my dick off or I make them attach a penis. Trans.
Or yes.
It means
Or
That-
let me finish. Or
I cross-dress.
I have
like
a
to
penis,
wear-
but I wear dresses.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, it means all of
transsexual.
those.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is confusing as fuck to me.
Well, that's not.
They don't even understand it. But
Okay.
This is
That's-
what they laid
that's-
out in front of us.
That's all I'm saying. It's
And
confusing.
back to
as
your
fuck me.
point of not boycotting shit you don't use, Luke. Need we talk about Luke? These motherfuckers bought his album to burn it. They don't use his shit. They bought his shit to burn it, to boycott it. So just because you don't use a product, don't mean motherfuckers won't roll over your shit with a bulldozer.
But the transgender do.
Man.
And the transgender, not only it's not just the transgenders who are fighting this fight, it's the complete LGBTQ
Can I set it up?
community.
Can I set it up real quick?
Go ahead.
So, trans men, meaning individuals who were born women, but now identify as men.
Those 7 dudes.
But hold on, I'm interrupting you now
All right.
because this is the same shit. Look, I just got to say about that shit. That shit is confusing as the window 1, window 2 when you're in the drive-thru. What the fuck one is the first? Which one is window 1?
Yeah,
and which one is window 2?
Because when you said trans men, I'm thinking that's men that want to
Exactly.
be women.
That's all. I didn't want to.
Tell them,
Tell
we said flip that.
Hey,
They should
look,
flip
What
that.
that is confusing as that window 1, window 2 shit.
So trans man is a
How
woman.
is the
Hey.
windows
Hey,
confusing?
look,
That
Because they pull up
identifies
to
as
the
a
first
man.
window,
But
they don't mean the first one you get to.
Look,
Oh,
the
but that's what
time.
they want. No, I get it. That's what they want.
Not all the
No,
time.
no,
They
no,
meant the one in the front.
no. I'm talking about trans. I ain't talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
I get
don't-
it.
I
I
don't- I
get
don't
it.
know.
I get it. When they say trans man, it's like, okay, so if you're a woman and you want to be
Yes,
a man,
alternate side
they want you to say trans man because they want to be a man. Okay, I get it.
Yes, it's,
Okay.
it's the same as
Okay.
alternate side parking.
Right.
You parked the night before, so you got to park on the other side of the street because when they write the tickets in the morning,
Right.
the date has changed.
It's like you said, pull up
That's how that
pull up
trans shit
to the
works.
window to pay, and they say no, the other window. No.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's, I thought, transitioning to a man. That's what I thought they meant.
Not necessarily.
Hey, look. At this point, I'm thoroughly
They
and
confused.
completely confused about the shit.
They are.
But from what my standpoint is, from what the if a gun in my head, I'm gonna say a trans man is a person that was born with an XX chromosome. Because I want to offend them.
XX is a woman.
XX is
Sorry.
XX. You had a pussy.
Right.
XY. You had a dick.
Yeah, I just didn't want.
Yeah.
I know I messed up the whole.
Yeah.
thing.
I get confused as what I'm supposed to call them now to be politically correct.
It's all right.
So I'll just say the people that were born with an XX chromosome, they are now saying that, hey, I identify as a male, which makes them trans men,
Male.
trans male, trans men, and they still have a menstrual cycle, and they still have to buy sanitary products from the feminine section.
So they're no longer feminine
And-
products then. Is what they-
But they're feminine
That's
products.
their point.
They're feminine products because they're
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 not masculine.
designed for people who have feminine XX situations.
Right.
So that's you. Then they have the circle with the plus with the arrow going up. That's the women's symbol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which was their consternation with the packaging, saying that, hey, I am not a female, I am a trans male, and I still buy these products. I should not be subjected to having to see this offensive female designation on this product. Although I am, by all intrinsic purposes of the designation of this product, a female.
We're so offended.
And we just so fucking offended
Like,
in this society.
Why?
We
You know what's the
definitely-
crazy part? We as women haven't even noticed that was on there.
Man, Joe, y'all definitely haven't.
Oh well.
I think that I knew it was on there, and it.
I mean, we just don't pay it.
I knew it was on there because I probably paid more attention to packaging than any woman has ever done. A man that has ever had to buy a sanitary product has paid more attention to the packaging than any woman ever in history. Because you best not come the fuck home with the wrong shit.
You have to.
Or else they'll be held to pay. So you're going to look at the packaging, and I've noticed that there was the thing on there. I didn't notice they took it off, and I don't know when it happened.
They haven't taken it off.
Or if it's happened.
It's going to happen.
So it's going to happen.
2020.
And
bitches
man,
like,
Joe,
what? No, we finna have a problem.
We
don't know what the problem is yet, but
I just want to know personally when the feminists in the alphabet soup of the letters and the trans men in the alphabet soup of the letters are going to have an all-out brawl because these niggas is encroaching on y'all shit at an alarming rate.
And you ain't got to take that for no punk ass crap.
And if it was not okay for us to take away what it meant to be a woman, then how the fuck is it okay for these motherfuckers to do so? They not
bitches
though.
is crazy.
But they not though.
Oh, they are.
They not though.
They are.
I don't think the feminists will win this one.
I don't think the feminists are gonna join this
No,
thing.
feminine got beef though.
They upset.
I think
They the only people that saw this shit happen and they had a problem with it.
I think feminists get beef in this situation just like black folks got a beef when Cornel West started talking shit. I think it was a concerted effort of 2-3 people. And I don't think the majority of the feminists who the ones that I've seen for the most part are lesbian.
Right.
I think they'll choose the fight of their alphabet squad when it boils down to it.
Because the ideal in my mind, feminist is Ellen.
Right.
Me.
Yeah.
And I don't see Ellen coming up against the LGBTQ.
But Ellen is not.
And she also is.
But this is the thing.
Part of the
It's not the L coming up against the LGBT community. It is exactly what
the L coming against
Dave Chappelle said.
In the car, yeah.
These ambiguous motherfuckers with their thumbs out fucking up the ride for everybody else.
But
and up until this point, the only people that have been in perils of uncomfort were the gay men. But now the gay women are starting to have issue with other letters in their cohort.
That's because it wasn't nobody but Chaz Bono before 6 months ago.
But all I'm saying is it's just happening now that it didn't happen before.
Oh, so they
And it's
actually
happening.
may cause discourse between
Yes.
within the community itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I am saying. And I am also saying that I am here for all of that shit. I just want to
We'll see it unravel.
I just want to get
because this is not going to be the first thing.
I want to get my blunt and I want to get my drink and I want to watch these motherfuckers have this battle royale. And I wish that Celebrity Deathmatch.
I don't think it's going to be on this one though.
Why do you think that Ellen is the epitome of feminism? I would have said
'Cause she
Sandra
wear-
Bernhardt
'cause she
or
wear-
fucking
'cause she
Kathy
wear-
Griffin
because she wear
above Ellen.
pants. Ooh, Kathy Griffin ain't even gay.
No, he said feminist. Feminist.
Why did Ellen come before
I don't know
those?
why
Because she's in the alphabet gang.
But feminist. But
We think that most of the feminists are in the alphabet gang.
Yeah, you think. Yeah,
Well,
you think most feminists are lesbians.
I think that most of the feminists are in the alphabet gang.
Are lesbians.
But nothing Ellen does other than be in the alphabet gang, to me, reads as feminist.
I can't.
There's feminists.
She's
usually
very
are
political.
brash
She's very
and
political.
abrasive.
No.
Feminist, huh?
Hey, so
Are feminists abrasive in your
yes. That's why I think that she's the face of feminism. That's why I think she's the face of it because she's the least offensive.
I'm talking us.
That's why
why
did I pick Ellen?
She pick Ellen?
I think Ellen is political. She speaks out for the rights of women.
And she's the least offensive.
And
but what I'm saying is, when you hear feminists, I'm asking this question because when you said Ellen,
yes, she's the first thing that popped in my head.
Right.
Right. And you're
That's
asking
what
why.
I
don't know
she
why.
She doesn't fit the moniker of feminism to me.
Okay.
Like nothing. That's what I'm saying. So when you said Ellen, I'm like, Ellen. Now she's the gay spokesperson, but feminist, I wouldn't.
She's not.
Ellen is the reason
Grace.
gay is in your household right now. Ellen was the driving force of making this shit so accepted in this
Yeah,
culture.
she was the first one.
She brought it to us.
Yeah.
She brought it to us on a
In
lesbian.
this
She
day and
brought-
age culture.
Ellen,
Before Will and Grace?
yes,
Yes.
Ellen brought this
Yeah.
shit to us
Will
on
and
a
Grace
lesbian
made-
platter.
Will and Grace made
made gay.
Ellen possible.
What?
Will and Grace made Ellen possible.
I thought
to
Will
Hold
and
on.
Grace came out after.
Hold on.
Ellen was gay in Ellen's original show, but Ellen
Right.
wasn't the gay spokesperson that she is today.
And
That's
so
what
Will-
made her that.
No, Will and Grace
Yeah.
make that shit
No.
acceptable.
Ellen
through
was the
comedy.
Ellen was
your
the
home.
Sacagawea of all the gay
I'm
shit.
not saying that, but I'm not disagreeing with you internally. But as far as the agenda, as far as her, yes, she believed all that shit. She wasn't never shirking what she was, but Ellen dated men in her show.
And then she came out on that show at the height
At
of that
the height of
show's
that show.
popularity.
Yes.
and
And it went off the air shortly after.
Right. But
Will
she
and
had
Grace-
she had to walk so Will and Grace could run, motherfucker.
Okay, she opened the door. Will and Grace made that shit palatable in your home.
Okay.
It's all I'm saying.
They carried the torch for it. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's all I've ever said.
Okay.
Will and
All right,
Grace
bet.
set that shit
I don't
up.
even know how we got on Will and Grace.
But you saying
Because-
set that shit up because you saying shit like set that shit
Oh,
up.
you said you thought it was Will and
Ellen
Grace and
set
not
it up.
Okay.
Will and Grace brought it home.
Okay.
Motherfucker, you want to sit here?
No.
Okay, he don't watch sports, and I'm just saying, hey, look, stop ignoring the motherfucker that make the 99-yard run.
No, he was correcting.
and glorifying the motherfucker that make the 1-yard run.
He was correcting Dion
All right.
because Dion said he thought it was Will and Grace. He said
Okay.
no. Ellen set it up, and Will and Grace were the ones who made it.
I had that totally different.
Okay.
All right, cool. My bad. All right.
So the reason why I don't know why I picked Ellen as the feminist.
I just got a million other
but I
people in
feel
my
like
head
she's
before Ellen.
okay. And
Who?
The face of
he said,
three of them.
and then those didn't
You
even
said
pop
Will
in
and
my.
Grace.
No, he
I
didn't.
said-
No,
I
he
said
didn't.
Will
No, he
and
didn't.
Grace.
No, he didn't. He didn't say
Kathy
it.
Griffin,
Kathy Griffin.
fucking Sandra Bernhardt.
None of them were gay.
No.
Sandra Bernhardt
I'm a
is definitely
feminist.
gay.
Not gay. Not
Sandra Bernhardt is
Hold on.
Sandra,
Gay,
Sandra Bernhardt might have been.
gay feminists
character on
aren't
the show.
fucking
Sandra
equivalent.
Bernhardt is the face of gay. Sandra Bernhardt brought this gay shit to you in Roseanne. If
You think
wanna-
so?
See, I'm trying to look up
She
who Sandra
made.
Bernhardt is.
She's the one
It
made
was-
Roseanne's sister gay.
Roseanne's sister wasn't gay. Only in the epilogue of the show was Roseanne's sister's gay. Roseanne's mother was gay. Her mother was gay, but it wasn't shit until Roseanne kissed the other white bitch in the mouth. It didn't mean nothing until it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, that strong faced bitch. Yeah, she was married to Roseanne's husband on the
Okay,
show.
you know why I don't think of those women as feminists? Because I don't see them speaking out on women issues. But Ellen speaks. Ellen, I don't see them. It's not about gay. Not all feminists are gay.
I don't know.
Not all feminists are gay. But the only reason why I think of Ellen
I
is
thought she just
because
played gay
Ellen
on TV.
speaks out about women's rights all the time. I personally don't see Sandra doing it. I don't see it.
All I heard was Sandra Bernhardt and Kathy Griffin speaking about women's rights.
The only thing I've heard Kathy
First of
Griffin
all, you
speak
didn't even
about-
hear them speaking out in the same time
Only
frame.
thing I heard Kathy Griffin speak out about was what happened with number 45. That was the only thing I've heard Kathy do. I would
Yeah.
say, what's the other night
Kathy
night talk
Griffin is
show
a
host, the
homosexual
white woman at
masochist.
night.
Hey, if you really want to be real,
What's her name?
the ultimate feminist and the initial feminist
It's
was probably Maud.
Ma still cooked every night, fam.
Hey,
Feminists
look.
ain't cooking.
Hey, look. Hey, I don't know.
If you want to be real,
Hey, look.
if you wanna go that route,
Archie's daughter.
no. If you
No,
want to go that
no,
route,
no.
Mary, motherfucker.
Mary.
That
Mary
her-
was the
that was
maid.
her job.
All right. You think Ma cooked every night? I don't think she cooked every night. I don't know.
Ma cooked for free. I know
Hey, look.
Mary was cussing her husband
I
out.
was watching
Mary was
good TV.
Anyway, Mary was the
did-
epitome of a strong
all
woman.
Mary did was say, "Hey, Lester, don't look at Sandra."
No, I'm talking Jeffrey,
You talk-
nigga.
Oh, you talking?
Mary's been
You talking
the epitome
Florence?
of-
You talking Florence?
Yeah.
That's different than Mary,
Oh,
nigga.
Mary, I'm just talking to the person.
Oh, okay.
She's a strong woman.
Okay.
Florence.
Okay.
Florence.
Florence is different than Mary. All right. Florence was definitely Rosie the Riveter
Yes.
incarnate.
Mary moved on up.
But I don't.
Florence,
But I'm not.
All right,
But I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if Florence came before Maud.
Y'all finna make me go watch.
But again, Maud came first.
Things
but
things
Maud-
evolve into other
That's what I'm
shit.
trying to tell you. This nigga just will not track a conversation ever. Maud came first.
Right.
But I disagreed with your
I don't remember.
assertion.
I don't recall an episode in which Maud cooked.
I did. She had no family.
Yeah, again, I don't recall her cooking. Old girl. Oh no. Oh, actually, before Maud or after Maud? The chick from down the street who worked with Archie, and her husband was a motherfucker who stayed at the crib and cooked. Glow or some shit. Was it Glow?
No fucking clue.
Y'all remember the dude who cooked cakes and shit on All in the Family, and the chick that was actually the motherfucker who had the tube belt on the show?
Nope.
Man, Joe, you got
I
TV
don't know how you remember
TV
it.
watching game up.
No,
because I
like-
watch this shit currently. That's why.
What you watching on?
Crackle,
Okay.
and then random ass
'Cause I need a little 227.
random
I
ass
need some of that.
UPNs and shit.
Right.
You know,
Dang.
227. Oh no, 227 is on you. Definitely on like a 26 at like
Right.
3:00 in the morning. You got to
Dang.
catch that shit on BET at odd hours.
Dang.
But yeah, that's get a brown sugar subscription. Black
Okay.
people, it's $2.99 a month, and it allows you to experience all the black shit.
Brown
And
sugar.
probably like also like a
Okay,
BET
I
Plus.
got the feminist.
Penny Marshall. Laverne.
You finna tell us Mary Tyler Moore?
No, Ellen.
from the Laverne
Ellen.
Show.
No, not that Ellen, but Ellen Pompeo.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the chick
I
from
need a-
Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know who the fuck that
Never
is.
watched a
Yeah,
single
no.
episode.
Okay,
Hey,
but-
look. First of all, Grey's Anatomy sounded like it came out in like the 2000s.
She speaks out about women's rights all the time. She wants women to get women's.
Oh, you talking about
she
that
wants
big
women to
bitch?
get no, the skinny one. The
No, that
main
was the
chick.
practice with the holes in the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't her.
No,
I know
she's
you talking about.
speaking out about women's rights and them getting equal pay in Hollywood and all that stuff. But she does that as well. But Ellen, the other Ellen, does it too. But okay,
Never heard of
Anyway,
you guys are.
Anyway, I did.
Yeah,
Want
it's 12
I
o'clock.
did want to track the root of cinematic feminism.
I
don't know if you're ever gonna be able to get- I did want to track. I wanted to get a definitive root
That's
to
the after
cinematic
show.
feminism.
No, we talk about that. We talk about that another time, nigga.
Hey, we can.
12 o'clock.
You got your fun?
Of course.
Hey, yo. Is
But
what it is. Hey, look, we didn't, as always, get to everything, and we can get to it right
What
quick.
didn't we get to?
Hey, yo, look, there's a strike going on outside.
yeah, the CCU.
No man to say from. Hey, look,
I brought it up.
real quick. CPU strike. Teachers.
I tried to bring it up.
Teachers of the city.
Hey, we salute the teachers.
Teachers of
I
the city.
salute the
No,
teachers.
I was asking.
No, they being greedy.
teachers of the city.
Teachers or the city?
Yeah,
It's not that simple.
man, Joe.
I
Just
think-
a yes or no.
No, I don't agree with either one of them. So
Okay,
you
so they
trying
both
to
fuck-
force me to.
They both fucked up. All right, cool. You.
I'm with the teachers always.
All right, you.
I'm gonna rock with the teachers.
Man, I'm gonna rock with the teachers. So this is the 3/4 Teachers Podcast. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. That's all.
Like, they
We rock
teach
with the
your
teachers.
kids. Yeah, they taking care of your kids.
Indeed. All right,
What's
so thank everybody for tuning in. Jamel Michael Lewis. Jamel.
Jamel.
My bad.
He had all the research done.
I got
He knew all the song
research.
titles.
But he read your name as a
And
black
then-
motherfucker from
Hey, the E and the A
69th
looks,
Street.
I'm like Parker Lewis.
the E and the A looks alike when you've been
Hey,
drinking
look,
all
hey, look,
night.
hey, look, nigga said I'm from 69th Street.
Like he was on it. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm
Get that love music.
love music. Yeah, y'all can follow me too.
Yep.
Simplest Instagram, Jamel Lewis Music.
Mhm.
Everything is always on there.
We'll post it.
We gonna post
Yeah.
it because 3 motherfuckers is watching right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro,
So,
y'all got
when
3 months
we-
that hung in there for 3.5 hours.
Right.
Hey, look. Hey,
Every
look.
week, these three motherfuckers. Shout out, Daddy.
And it just went to 3. It was just like 9, like literally.
Like I
Hey,
said,
it's
was all
too
of
much
us.
that jump in and out.
Three people.
I don't watch it.
Oh, I'm on like 3 bucks.
Oh, so you're 3 of them.
But
But it's like
love music.
It's
the
100
single was out right
it's,
now.
it's 157 other people that have watched it tonight live
Right.
that
Yeah.
haven't been on here at any like consecutive amount of time, concurrent time.
Yeah.
when we
Yeah. Love music single out right now. Love Project EP coming soon.
Yeah, November. Yeah.
Follow them on Instagram, all that other shit. Go on Spotify, Tidal, download the
Get it from every platform
Yep.
you use. You can stream it or you could download it, whatever you want to do. Like do all the above and just listen to it over and over.
Hey, real
where
quick,
can they pick up a physical copy?
real quick, before you say that, can
In
you
heaven.
spell Jamel though?
Jamel, Jamel Lewis Music, Lewis.
Jamal with E.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
Jamal with an E.
God damn it.
Yep. At the
Hey,
end though. At the end. At the end.
It's Jamel when I'm
end.
sober. After I've been drinking for 4 hours.
Jamal.
E and the A looks alike.
Hey, it be what it is.
Hey,
Shemazel, how's it feel incorporated?
it'll come up though.
You know that means something?
Yes.
Okay. You told me what it meant.
Shlemiel.
Shlemazel. Those are two different individuals.
Yes, 2 people.
Hey, nigga, did you know that the first time I bought a universal remote control, I thought this could change everything.
You know what? I'll give you that one. I ain't even mad at that one. I ain't even mad at that.
I'm back because I've had some motherfucking sound bars that didn't. Yeah, you couldn't sound bar that motherfucker with the universal remotes.
Hey, look, just because you bought the cheapest shit possible.
Right.
I had awesome sound bars, and that's why they didn't.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna share a vegetable joke, but it's corny.
It's corn.
Thank y'all. Hey, look, thank y'all for tuning in.
Nigga, keep